out here. I got stuff. Let me switch the lights. Also, I don't know how the phone ended up in this orientation, but we're waiting. Oh, man. Too different. Right? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do a pickup truck bed live. Come here. Oh. Yes, you can be up in the bed. No, you may not have my coffee. You don't want my coffee anyway. Goofball. What's up, everybody? I better get something out here so I can read the chat, because the chat is blocked by a random tool case, which is what I have my phone propped in. Minion is exploring the bed of his truck. He doesn't spend much time in the bed of his truck. Men's stuffed table. Men's. Let's see, where am I? I don't know how to operate YouTube, guys. How am I? I'm good. What's Lord Minion doing today? He's being very adventurous and spunky today. Aren't you? Aren't you, boy? You and Jen are doing well. We're doing good. We have been very busy. It's been extremely, yes. Minion, sit. You can chill. You can chill. Minion. Minion. Hi. Much love from Caledonia. I gotta get this chat up on this phone so I can see. Alright, guys, I wasn't very well prepared for the live. I didn't even think it was gonna be this whole vertical thing, but alright, here we are. Here we are. Alright, in my chat. There we go, now I got everybody's chat. What am I planning to do next in the garage? Insulation. Whoa, just kicked the ladder. Don't kick the ladder. I checked on Will. Talked with him today, talked with Jesse today. I haven't been over to his place in a minute. I hope he's doing good in this wind. We had some crazy winds. And I'm sure he's okay as long as his house is good. There comes John.
Oh my goodness, how do I get up on this big truck?
I don't know, you have to ask Minion. Minion's the one that
How'd you get
bought.
up there, you little short squat?
Minion's the one that bought some big truck.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we made it.
We did it. We did it.
We made it. We made
Hi
it.
guys.
Crazy wind. Twitch kept falling. Yeah, Twitch. I don't even know
Twitch
how
didn't fall as
Twitch.
much as we thought it would.
I thought you guys I thought I was just gonna have to give up.
We were watching from inside, and every time it would kind of topple, we'd go whoa, and then
Yeah.
you'd stand back up.
We were watching the same view you guys had. It was
funny.
crazy.
Hi, Mance.
I'm doing, man.
You want a lap? You want on a lap?
He's very amped.
Come
He's
on a
very
lap.
excited.
Yeah, he says, where are we going? You guys come out here to the garage with the vehicles, and you never go anywhere.
Right. And we've spent a long time trying to find a way to make vehicles be in a garage. They're gonna sit in here for a minute.
That's hot coffee. You don't want some.
Want some? Yeah. Want some? Want some? No worries about him drinking it out of the mug. But
Nah, it's too warm right now anyway.
but
If it was, if it
a
was
little
milkier,
drop
you would.
off of the finger.
Just think about it.
He'll have some.
Okay.
He'll have some.
Here you go, boy. Here's your go, boy.
He's good. As if he wasn't
It's
already
Minion bad
bouncing
to the
off
bone.
walls.
It is. No, this one isn't actually. The one we had in the morning was Minion's bad to the bone. This is an Arrowway blend.
Yeah, it is. Really enjoy the seasonal Minion blend cold. Brittany,
Yum.
awesome. Yeah, it's good, and I love other people trying cold brew coffees or.
The seasonal blend is super yummy.
Vermont Homestead Adventures, love the Minion calendar. Thanks. Yeah,
Awesome.
That was so cool. I
It
did
was
a
fun to
calendar
do.
for him 2 years ago, and last year there was no time. I was finishing the living quarters.
You have a calendar. Yes, you do.
I couldn't even think about it.
What are you worried about?
What do you have? Why are you chewing a stick? Okay.
That's nuts about something right now.
You can chew a stick. That's cool. Well, I wasn't scolding you
Silly
for it.
dog.
Ain't it?
All the mods in the house. I see Zoe. I see
Mods in
Veronique. Yep.
Love to meet you all in person.
Watch for meet and greets.
Got the beard care bundles. My brother and son love them. That is awesome.
Very cool.
Nathan Reese. Hey Nate, I have a cabin slowly making more self-sustaining. I hear you outside. I'm near you outside of Grantsville, West Virginia. Love the content. Going to upgrade the outhouse soon. Here's your design. That's awesome. There's actually a bunch of outhouses that I know of. I mean, okay, some I know of, but there's a bunch I'm pretty sure I don't know of that are like now all getting ventilation fans and like getting sealed the way I built it, and like, yeah, we're bringing outhouses into the modern era. You don't have to be
I'm in
stinky
here.
and disgusting.
Hello.
I'm in. Means you forgot your stick.
Hello.
Forgot your stick.
He didn't know what he wants. Oh, I would love to come to Australia. That's one of my bucket list places.
Yep, me too. I want to get bit by some kind of weird spider or something.
It's looking majestic.
I just keep growing it every day. Except for some days.
You're just like, I'm tired today. I don't feel like growing my beard.
Pretty much. I mean, some days I'm just tired and I'm like, I'll grow up more tomorrow. Today I'll just chill.
Okay. That's funny.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we haven't been live much. It's been busy and crazy out here, and we're exhausted come times to go live, and we're just like
Yep.
ready for a break. But
Yeah.
it's good to be back.
It's good to be back. Sound in the garage is perfect. That is awesome. Wait to see how you finish out the inside of the new garage. Me too. I'm really not sure how yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. First things first, finish the wiring, finish the plumbing, which is all but done, and then insulate.
Yep.
And somebody asked about what I'm doing for heat in the garage. I have no plans for heat in the garage right now. If I do something, I have a wood stove in the carport just chilling. Shh, nobody else caught it.
I bet they did.
Nobody else caught it. Calm down.
We do both have rings in our face. We got rings in our face at the same time.
We did.
We went together and got holes in our bodies.
Yep.
You said doo-doo.
You said holes in our bodies.
Yeah, but that's not as bad as doo-doo.
What'd you put in that coffee anyway?
You did catch it. I know you caught it. I know you guys caught it.
Well,
You
yeah,
guys
of course
don't
they
miss it.
caught it.
You guys don't miss a beat.
Because you were like, who's that dodo? You said it like 40 times, and then they're like, oh, they
Yeah.
must have said dodo.
I probably said it 42 times.
Probably.
You said it first.
Yes, but I said it in conversation.
I know, that's even worse.
No, it's not worse. It's better. I'm with Jen about the rolling workbench and island. Oh, people are watching the long form videos, and they know what we talk about.
I make them roll.
Should do a watchtower like Will
You just weren't
Smith.
gonna comment. You're too nice, Veronique.
That's funny. I'm pretty sure my garage is currently still taller than his watchtower, but he's not done building yet, so you never know. Jen, have you done any arts and crafts lately?
Hi, Jen. No. Well, a few weeks ago, I went with some ladies to a friend's house, and we did some things over there. But aside from that, no, not really.
Can't wait to see.
I made
Jen's
homemade
craft
coffee
room.
creamer.
She did. We're
There's a
drinking it.
video on that too. Yum.
Yep. Parkersburg, West Virginia here. We need to collab soon. I was just in Parkersburg yesterday.
Yesterday, yep.
I was in Parkersburg. I
Last
haven't been
night.
to Parkersburg in a long
We
time.
went to
but
dinner at Tokyo something hibachi, Tokyo Sushi and Hibachi, maybe it was called.
Something.
Something like that.
I don't know. I walked into
It
the
was
wrong
good.
restaurant at first.
The sushi was amazing
It was really good.
for West Virginia sushi.
For West Virginia sushi, like,
And I tried drunken noodles for the first time because I keep seeing people eating drunken noodles. Like, thanks, TikTok. So I've been waiting to try them, and they were on the menu, so I was like, I'm getting drunken noodles. And they were okay. I can't say that they were great and that I'm going to be like, oh my God, I have to go get more drunken noodles, but
right.
They were all right.
Yeah, they were fine. Yep, they were just fine.
That would tip.
That other Parkersburg comment said we should collab soon. Send an email. Send an email. I don't watch content, so I have no idea. Yeah, you can send an email though. Drunken Noodles. Yeah, Drunken Noodles. Play Steam games at all? Yes.
Knitting isn't a hobby. I don't really know how to knit. I definitely don't know how to knit. I tried to crochet once, but my blanket came out kind of crooked, so I made it into a scarf instead because if I get a hole, I don't know how to fix it. I can do the stitch, one stitch, and I can go back and forth, but if I miss something and a hole ends up there, I don't know how to catch where my error was. So I usually have holey blankets. Oh, the kitties meow, meow.
I think it was the wind.
You sure?
No, but I think it was the wind. Because it's been whistling around that door just right.
Oh,
'Cause there's no
that
seal
could have been
right
a whistle.
there.
It could have been a whistle. It sounded like a kitty cat.
Minion's all about it.
Yeah, sounded like a kitty cat, didn't it, Vince?
It's like, since when do doors whistle? It's like, I'm suddenly realizing I don't know much about
Since they
doors.
don't have seals on them, right?
Tend to get
Definitely broken.
anxiety about things going wrong. How do you deal with that? Whatever's giving me anxiety, I fix it. I don't know.
This is a good opportunity for you to discuss how he's such a pessimist that he didn't know what the opposite of a pessimist was.
The word just slipped my mind.
He could come up with optimist, so he's like, described it instead.
That's fine.
I'm like, you're that pessimistic that you can't even think of the other word.
Nope.
It cracked me up. Yep,
Nope. I'm pessimist.
I know you are.
Everybody's probably like, what? Pessimists are all like down and sad and whatever. It's like, no, it's just a way of thinking.
It's funny.
Jen might not be convinced.
I remind him once in a while. Look on the bright side of things, Dave.
But then you never see
That's a way to keep a positive attitude.
But then you'll never see the bad things coming if you're always looking for the flowers and you run into the rose bush.
He's like, that's why you have bad days, because you expect everything to be good and cheery and you have a good attitude about everything, and then it's not good, and then you're like, ah, rah, 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 rah. He's like, not me.
That's right.
I expect it to go bad, so if it doesn't go bad, it's a great day.
And if it goes bad, it's like,
Oh, well.
I knew that was going to happen, and here's my plan to fix it.
That's the conversation we had on the way to dinner last night. That was pretty funny.
It is. That was our conversation.
Yeah. What did the people have to say?
I'm just a realist. Whereas Aslan, all hail Lord Minion.
Realist is good.
Any free membership to be had? guys, you can't expect the free memberships from the people. You can't expect them. Been a minute. Good to see you guys again. Gypsy Angel Gaming. Good to see you.
Jonesy in the house.
Jonesy in the house. All right.
Zoe in the house.
Added you on Steam if you ever want a game. I'll keep that in mind, although I will admit my friend request list just keeps like, yeah, it's got lots of numbers on it.
There was a game that some people wanted us to play with them. But I think it was a game that Nate and I tried to play, and Nate was just like,
Oh yeah, I was like, oh no.
I can't play this.
Yeah.
He didn't care for it.
Nope. It was. Whoa, Johanna
Whoa.
Honey gifted 20 Nate Bedrosky memberships.
Thank you. That's
Thank
insane.
you very much. That is so kind of you.
Look at all the chat turn green.
Yo.
Green chat tonight.
Yep, they
It
painted
came
the chat
green. It sure did. Very cool.
Can I have free membership, please? Oh, looks like you missed it on this one.
Make sure you have your free membership. There's a setting where if you don't have it to accept free memberships and gifts, it won't ever select you, and it's auto-selected. So make sure you have that on in your settings.
Yep.
I know how exciting that is, though. I was hanging out in somebody's live the other day, and somebody gifted memberships, and I got one of them, and I was like, oh, that's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
I get all the cool stickers and stuff that you
That's
get with
right.
subbing, and yeah, it was fun. So I know how cool that is now.
Just watched the morning routine video. Love it, Nate. Well, thanks. Appreciate it.
How can you tell if you're a member? If your name turns green.
Nope.
It will turn your name green in the chat.
Mm.
And if you're gifted one, it should tell you you've been gifted a membership. I'm pretty sure it comes up and tells you.
Jonesy says, Nate and Jen, just so you know, I wasn't aware you're going live tonight, so I spent all my money on the last live you did, Nate. Well, thanks, Jonesy.
That's okay.
That's all right, and there's no obligation to ever send anything.
We never expect anything. We just love that you guys hang out.
Yep, no obligation.
Appreciate you. What is our favorite something? What do you see that? Yeah, what is your guys' favorite dinner? Is that what it says?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
what
it
is your
says.
favorite dinner? My very favorite dinner is prime rib.
I don't know what mine is. I used to be stuck between steak and pizza, and then I just say steak pizza.
But he will never turn down sushi.
No, sushi's really good. Sushi's really good. Yes. Well, see, like, and then I'm starting to think, like, sushi's better than steak, and then I remember the A5
Wagyu
Japanese.
that we had. Oh my gosh, that
Kobe beef.
Yeah,
like,
nothing beats that.
Like,
Nothing could ever beat that. But that's not something that you could just even once a month be like, hey, let's go have Japanese Wagyu.
You know, first you have to go to a major city to even get like authentic stuff at a good
It was
restaurant.
insane though. It was insanely good.
It's so good, but it's like literally like $60 an ounce. Like,
And so good.
yeah, I've had it twice in my entire life.
I'd say it was worth the $60 an ounce.
It was, but I wouldn't get it more than once a year at the most.
That was a one-time thing we did. Yep. And he even gave me the very last bite.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I did. I let her have the last piece.
Yep.
Ron Smith with a $20 super chat. Y'all, if you ever get the chance, Portsmouth Brewery in Portsmouth, Ohio is quite nice in my experience. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I don't even know where Portsmouth, Ohio is, but Ohio in general is not that far from me. After the garage is built, what are you planning on doing later? You're planning on working on a house? Got a few years to work on it in your mind. I definitely have a few years to work on it. It's still like my next major project. I was thinking about starting it next year. I don't know if I will by the time I insulate this garage, wire it up, install the shelving, build workbenches, and then like use my equipment to like build some like roads and do a little hardscaping around here. Like I have a feeling time's gonna slip away from me on top of, you know, making the videos and
He's so amped, he's trembling in
keeping
my arms.
beard care products on the website and all kinds of
I
stuff.
don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. We're talking to the people.
Making Minion
We're talking to the
videos,
people.
hanging out with Minion.
I have some
training
cute Minion
as-
videos coming up.
Boxing? We're not in the mood for boxing?
Did him.
We're in the mood for
Look at
boxing?
him just tremble.
Why you got some
He's
problems?
so amped, he's just trembling.
You so worked up.
I don't know what's going on.
You so worked up.
Need to run and run and run.
You need to be on the floor and run and
Need
run
to
and
run and
run.
run and run.
You on the floor and run. Oh yeah. Go easy now.
Oh! We tried. We tried
Little stick.
easy.
Vince, little
And then we
stick.
nose
Good stick.
planted.
I think
Hello,
He's too
hello.
worked up to just sit and be on the line.
We haven't seen the drones out here, but I mean, this isn't the kind of place that we would notice those. There's no reason for drones to be out here. That's why we like it out here.
Right. Patrick Smith gifted Nate five Nate Petrosky memberships. I got my name and the number all mixed up. And Fem the Slime. Love y'all. Your dogs are adorable. As sorry I spelled that wrong. Reminds me of Ava from Avatar.
Did I live near the driftless area?
Thanks for
I don't
the
know what that
super chat.
means. I
Appreciate
don't know
that.
what driftless area is.
Tim, let's join the Narrowway supporters. I have to be careful I'm not missing the super chats. Guys, if I miss a super chat, absolutely
They're all lined up across the top.
let me know. There. Natalie, the member for 8 months. Big love and best wishes from
Awesome.
Australia.
Thank you, thank you. I tried to add Australia to the website list the other night, and I couldn't figure out how to get it active. But I'm trying. I know you guys want Minion calendars and plushies and stuff. I'm trying.
We're trying.
Nate thinks he's got somebody that can help me with it, but.
Gotta schedule a time.
Thank you for the birthday wish.
Him to get out here and do all the stuff. Loving the spicy version of Minion in his older age, not listening to Nate. He is getting spicier as he gets older. He really is. And I do let him get away with just a little bit more than I did when he was younger. Just a little bit more.
Zoe is busy in the chat tonight.
She is.
Keeping it a safe place.
How old is Minion? 11. 11.
Do you guys grow your vegetables? I try to grow the vegetables. I'm gonna try again next year. This year, I grew vegetables for the for the ducks to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I grew vegetables twice for the ducks to eat.
Yep.
But we have a different plan next year, or this coming year. I'm gonna garden inside some duck coops and keep the ducks out. So my garden should be.
Let's stay out. We did duck proof the garden
proofed.
after garden season, but
Did you get my package?
depends what you send. I'm not sure.
Not
I don't recall.
recalling seeing your name on something.
Typically, when we get something that's not expected, we'll
It gets
check it
sometimes
over
packages
and be
get
like,
crazy here. Packages have been crazy here the
they
last
have been.
week or
But if
so.
I get something I didn't order or wasn't expecting, I do check and.
Somebody on here, I have been meaning to mention this for a long time. Kimberly on YouTube sent me some homemade pot holders, crocheted or knitted or something, pot holders. And they're beautiful, and I love them, and I use them all the time. And I've said thank you, I think, on every platform, but have never caught her on here. So if you are on here, and I happen to catch you, I have not forgotten. I use them every single day. I absolutely love them. They're awesome.
The monkey has been a member for 2 months.
For 2 months, awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome. You don't want to be like us.
Jen, if you don't mind asking, what state do you live in? West Virginia. West Virginia. Not working. I'm worthless. Bye, guys.
What did
I
you do
give
to your
up.
beard that everybody's commenting on it tonight?
I don't know. Maybe
You
my.
didn't even put oils in it today, did you?
I didn't. No, I failed.
You did brush your hair and brush your beard before you came out here, though. Maybe it's just looking sleek.
It could be. Could be the brushing. I also had my hair all in the way and probably made it look like it was like some really
Nice
full
and
beard.
full.
And now it just
His
looks
hair is
like-
almost longer than his beard now.
Yeah. Now I threw the hair back and I'll see if people still like the beard or if they're like, oh, it looks all straggly.
We have a video coming out soon with Nate talking about self-sustaining and how he feels about that.
You crack me up. You know all about the videos that are coming out now. You didn't used to.
Well, that's because I'm the one putting
Well,
them out now. I know what they all are, yeah.
Of course, of
There's
course.
some cute Minion ones coming too. Nate's a pimp.
Jen.
I ain't getting no cut from that.
Yeah, I guess not.
The pimp from there away.
She's about lost her coffee. Tried straightening your beard with a flat iron. No, but I have a heated beard comb. I've used it like twice, and then I was just like, whatever.
What's on my thermos? Oh, let me show you. Let me show you. Thank you for
Thermos.
asking. It's a mini cow with a little winter hat and a scarf.
It's choking on
And
coffee
it's drinking
too,
hot
just like
chocolate. I love winter themed things, and it's just so cute. And I want mini cows, and yeah. Thanks for asking. It's so cute, isn't it?
And look at that chat rolling.
Oh, I love it.
Looks like my brother, except he can actually grow a beard. Took him about a decade to grow what beard hair he has now. Yeah, not everybody has the ability to grow just a really long beard, but it does help. Make sure you keep the skin healthy and trim off any split ends and use products to keep the split ends from forming quite so fast. All that stuff does make a difference.
Lord Minion does have a girlfriend. Her name is Lady Charlo, and she is in the house. They are separated right now because she is in heat, and there will be no mini Charlo. No mini Charlos.
No.
He's
Mans, what are you doing?
trying to eat something off the floor, honestly. He is eating stuff
He's
off
eating
the
that
floor.
duck food.
He's eating the duck food?
Dagger was in here earlier today eating the duck food.
You'd think we starved these animals. Oh my gosh.
Why are we eating duck food? Hey.
It's just compressed grass. I don't know why he would want to eat that.
Leave it alone, weirdo.
We do not drink raw milk. I get my milk from the store right now, but as soon as I have mini cows out here, I hope to milk from them. I want to do my own dairy, my own butter, cream, all of that stuff. I think would be awesome. Yay, glad you caught the live. Right, isn't that crazy? It's just, and then the other thing I noticed was one of the ducks was injured last week, so she was in the coop with the rabbits for a few days. And I would go in, and when I'd feed the rabbits, I would throw her corn. And a couple days into that, I realized that my rabbits are now eating corn.
Animals are funny.
Like, rabbits don't eat corn, but they were all about it.
So funny.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all came a long way.
Yeah, Nesty's fine.
Little by little.
She's back with the
Thanks.
flock.
Thanks. Jan, I actually get to say happy birthday. I wonder what you thought of the surprise I gave you guys.
That was very kind of you.
That was
Very,
very
very kind. Nate saw it and came and showed me. That was very awesome. Thank you very much.
I did.
And I hope your birthday was good too. Your rabbit eats corn? I never in a million years thought to give them corn, but yep, they like
I
it.
think animals that have their diet as primarily vegetation love corn as a general rule. I don't know why, I just feel that way. Because deer eat corn, ducks eat corn, rabbits eat corn, chickens eat corn.
Nate don't eat no corn.
Oh. Well, man, I eat meat. Steak. Not potatoes. Unless they're your potatoes that are like the double, whatever they are. I don't know what they are.
I will be getting more rabbits. So, the neighbor just had kits. So after her kits are old enough to go, she has offered to sell me her rabbitry setup. And I think I'm gonna grab that, and then I will get her adult rabbits also. And then I will definitely be able to start having kits.
Can you outrun Az? Not a chance. He is
Oh,
fast.
yeah, no way.
He is so fast. Nate don't eat no corn. I eat popcorn. I eat chips made of corn. I eat tortillas made of corn. If you
He
heavily...
just doesn't care for corn.
No.
I made something one night and had a bunch of corn in it, and he's like, I really don't like corn. And I was like, okay. And then the other night I went to make creamy chicken soup, and I went to the freezer to get peas and carrots to put in it, and all I had was a mix of peas and carrots and corn, and I was like, oh shit. Sorry, Nate.
Oh, I ate it and it was fine.
Double tap your screen, get those thumbs up.
Where's Minion? He was up here, but
He's amped, he's running around the
he
garage
had so
floor.
many problems up here. He was up here shipping and shaking. He's like, oh my gosh, I can't just be here. And then we put him down there, and now he's all happy.
He's sniffing and checking everything out.
Exploring the world.
Yep.
It's like, look, I haven't had much chance to check out the garage. Why'd you end up having chickens? Because Jen wanted to incubate chickens, and I know chickens dig into the earth and screw up plants, so I figured in the spot that she wants to garden, they can dig into the earth, screw up plants, and then it'll be tilled.
Yep, they're tilling the area for me.
They will
Through
if
the
they ever
winter.
grow up. I don't think.
I need more of them. This was a bad time to incubate them.
I'm not sure what the deal is, but apparently chicks are not nearly as hardy as ducklings. Like by a lot. They just won't grow.
Two of them were. Well, one disappeared. We don't know where it went. I have a feeling it went under.
Right.
Another one had a freak accident and the brooder plate fell over on top of it. And then two of them got too cold.
Yep.
So
They just.
it was just a hard time of year.
But the ducklings are like 4 times the size of the chicks now, and like doing really well.
They're so big.
Very hardy.
I don't know what breeds they are. They're just mixed breeds. They're just farm chickens. Not from anybody who has like specific breeds of chickens and is like, oh, that's what kind of chicken this is. They're just mixed.
Yep, they're just chickens.
Just egg layers.
It's been a cold winter. It's about to be a cold winter. It's like 50 degrees out there right now. It's fine, but actual cold weather is coming in about 2 weeks, week and a
We
half.
don't have to worry about roosters overlaying the hens because we don't keep them. And like with Will, when I gave him his 8 chickens, he knows that it's likely that at least 3 of those are roosters, and that's too many roosters for the amount of hens he has. So he knows he either has to add more hens or he needs to talk to neighbors who might possibly need roosters.
You ever eat duck? I ate duck last night.
He did.
Bones and all.
Oh my gosh, that was so weird.
Bones
That
and
was
all.
so weird.
Gonna insulate the garage, yes. There's no room in this garage due to pallets of insulation sitting everywhere.
Right?
But I have to finish everything, all the wiring, all the plumbing before that time comes.
Will built his own chicken coop, and it's actually really cool. He did a really good job with it.
It's pretty cool. Are you guys? We're good. We're good. What's up, ZZ Top?
I thought about raising quail until I went over to the neighbor's friend's house and she has a bunch of quail and I saw what it takes to raise quail and no, not really. No
Nice
interest.
work. Nice work.
I would love to. I would incubate anything and sell the babies. I love the incubation part of it. But, oh my gosh. She had like quail pens all up and down her walls and quails here and there and oh my gosh. It was
Right.
just a lot.
Pickled quail eggs are great. I bet quail eggs are good. Well, plumber, if you need help, DM me. I'd love to help any way I can. I appreciate that. I'm really doing something super simple in here. It's just a water line that comes in from the outside and then 2 spigots, and I guess I'll do a spigot on the inside off of the one too to go to a pressure washer on a reel. So super, super simple. Nothing elaborate. Will your garage be heated? Probably someday. This winter it won't be. I need to get it insulated and then just get a feel for how cold or warm it stays in here. I have a wood stove I can put in here.
Last time we talked about heating the garage, we got doo-doo out of it. I can't even imagine.
Doo-doo.
That's when you said, whatever I do.
Last time I put Minion outside,
I don't know
got
how I'll
doo-doo
heat
out
it,
of
but whatever
I
I
still put him
do.
out anyway. Yeah, I have a spot. I did have a spot I could put a wood stove. Actually, I'm not sure anymore.
Heated by human activity. That's right. That's right. You get busy enough in here and it's warm.
Jen sad that the Packers lost to the Minnesota Vikings today.
Oh my gosh, we needed that so bad. But how exciting was that fourth quarter? Holy cow. I've even got Nate watching football now. He's like, oh, the Packers are playing?
I was really into it, and I'm like suddenly half as much a football fan as I was when I found out you can just randomly get timeouts to run down the last few seconds of the clock to like,
Yeah, he didn't like how
cheat
that
your
all
way
ended. He didn't like
to
that they
end.
he didn't like that they ran the what was like almost 40 seconds off the clock without any play. That annoyed him.
Yeah, I was like,
It does suck.
that's just not. I know it's part of the game, and if the Packers had the opportunity to do that to the Vikings, they would have done the same thing, but it makes me dislike the game much more than I had before, and I'm just learning about the game, but that,
Good night, Lady Brittany. Thank
was
you for all you
bogus.
do. We appreciate you.
regardless of which team does it, that's bogus. Stupid way to do a game.
But yeah, so now I really don't like the Vikings, and I really don't like the Bears. And so now I'm really pushing for the Lions to kick some Viking tush.
I'm just annoyed at
But
the game
anyway,
in
it was
general.
exciting. It was
It was,
exciting.
it was
fourth
cool
quarter.
to like watch the game actually
I
turn
honestly
into
don't
a
think the
game.
Packer defense was. They were not playing well enough tonight to
Man,
get a turnover right away, like without us intercepting the ball. Yeah,
No.
I don't know.
I really don't think the Packers
We didn't
would've-
really have a chance
I don't think they would have
with
won
the way they were playing, but
even if they had the extra time. I was just annoyed that they're just like, oh well, let's just.
it's
shave
because
a
we
minute
wanted to watch some
randomly.
more plays. Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, come on, let the game be played. If a football game is,
Is he the one that
That
caught it
long,
one-handed?
then-
Was that Peyton?
that was a good catch.
I said that's somebody you should be proud to have on your team for sure. I don't know the other team's players, and I don't really know this Packer team very well either, because I didn't pay attention the last couple years when I was busy doing other things.
So many comments I'm missing. I would like more wood chopping, preparing videos. Are you going to do vids like that? Yeah, I think I will be. Nate, please, I want to know about the
The talking cactus.
sister ex-wife thing. If you watch the What the Hell Happened series,
You got the whole story.
there's like over 4 hours of stuff in there. Like, I don't know what more there is to know.
Go Grizz, like Montana Grizz?
Bring back the talking cactus. I should. I know where it
That
is.
was funny.
Brother, I just want to say you're a great dog owner. I'm a certified vet tech and you do everything right. Keep it up, man. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I just want my dogs to be happy and alive.
Nate, do you have any videos about the logistics and such of starting a homestead?
I do. If you, I mean, my whole channel is that, but less so now that like I'm more established, more have an established homestead. But if you go to narrowwayhomestead.com and watch the free webinar, it'll actually play a video right on this
Fecal.
YouTube channel.
They're bringing up past stuff. I am not a fecal.
That was funny. I really should have made that into a shirt.
You should have.
I should.
Somebody asked when they get to hear my life story. You don't get to hear my life story because I didn't choose to be an influencer. This isn't my channel. This is not what I chose to do.
You chose me. And
But you're the influencer.
I don't wanna
That's
be
your
an
life story.
I don't
not
want to be
mine.
the influencer.
But you were to begin with.
I just want to be the guy that like builds stuff in the woods.
You are. And walks around with a camera in his face.
I do.
Yeah, so you probably won't hear my life story. Every once in a while on Twitch, when I'm out talking to people, I'll tell little stories about certain things. But, yeah, no, it's not my. This isn't my channel to tell my story, and I'm not on my channel to tell my story either.
An almost vet tech. I was like, hell no. Yeah, that was so funny. Like, how could I not stitch that video and respond? Like,
It was hysterical.
I watched it and I died laughing, and I watched it like 4 more times and died laughing every time. And filming the video was difficult. I had to watch the video like 50 times before I quit laughing in the middle of it, so I could actually respond.
I dated into fame. It makes me famous. That's fine, but that doesn't mean I have to tell my story. I'm happy to be here, and I love all of you. And I'll chit chat with you guys all day long, but that doesn't mean I'm going to dive into my story. However, I did become a grandma this year.
Ooh.
That was pretty exciting. Very exciting.
Jen, do you make your own YouTube videos? Not really.
No.
Where's Minion? He's on the floor. Do you want to come back up here now? Are you done exploring?
New Berlin, Wisconsin. Hello.
You can come up here. I'll even give you a bed and everything. I got a bed for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got a bed for you, Mitz. Here, I'll get your bed.
Thanks, Patricia. I don't need Reddit. Oh, rabbit videos. I thought you were saying I have Reddit videos. I'm like, I don't need to be on Reddit either. Rabbit videos. Yes, there's rabbit videos. But even the rabbit videos I'm doing are still just going on Nate's page. I mean, he's the one that's got the bigger page. We're gonna reach more people that way. Not everybody knows or follows my pages, which is completely fine. Because yeah, a lot of the stuff, like when I made the coffee creamer, goes on Nate's page. If I'm cooking something and he decides to video it, it goes on his page. So you guys aren't missing the things that have me in them. They're just on Nate's page.
Yeah.
Wyoming, I saw you pass by. The garage is not heated. We've talked about that a few times tonight.
I might put a wood stove in by the time next winter comes. We'll see. But I was gonna put it right there where the electric panel is, and then I looked over there and saw an electric panel, and I'm like, that's not where the chimney's gonna go.
Jen, you're my influencer. Ah, Zoe, you're so sweet. Zoe and I found recently that we watch some of the same people on TikToks, catching each other in the chats.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Regarding those deep cycle batteries, you got plenty of life out of them considering. Absolutely, like, as hard as I used them, and honestly, like, there were several times I knew I was abusing them, and then I was like, well, the way my life works and the income I'm getting will replace the batteries. So it's not a big deal.
Hi, Husky Life. I did trim my hair a little bit. I did it myself, so if it's not even, I'm the only one to blame for that. I really do need to find some place to go in and actually like have it done.
You mean like the salon in town that does the things? They're there. I don't know if they're any good. They do it.
That's good. That's where I'm going then.
All right. I told her like if I was gonna go to a salon, I would sit there for like an hour and watch people coming out and going in and coming out. And if they came out with like uglier hair than they went in with, then you don't go there.
That's how that goes.
That's how that goes. I got the look. I did get the look.
He told me that like I didn't know where to go. This is the guy. Okay, so get this. There's a place in town and it's called Amber's Hot Spot, okay?
Hey, you calm down.
So I'm from the city. To me, a little building like just outside of a small town in West Virginia that says Hot Spot on it tells me that they probably have good internet access and you can go in there and chill and hang with people and you have access to internet and it's like a hangout spot, right? Guys agree? What do you guys think a hot spot is? Nate's mind immediately goes, Amber's Hot Spot. Oh, when did they put a strip club up out here? Like, oh my God. And then he's trying to imagine the West Virginia girls on the strip joint. He's like, I just don't know if I want to go in there. I'm like, it's not a strip joint. I guarantee you it's not. Why would they call it Amber's Hot Spot? Because Amber opened a building where you can go hang out and has good internet and you can just like hang out and do stuff and it's the hot spot.
But you have to understand, as West Virginia, there's not good internet.
Oh my God.
Anywhere.
Oh my God. So funny. Strip club for sure, they said. The rub and hug.
Oh my gosh.
It's like a franchise. Have you guys heard of those? Like the hot spots?
Totally thought.
There's a couple of
too.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Amber's Wholesale Club.
Amber, if you're in here, solve the problem.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, she also sells square pizzas. But anyway.
Square pizzas. Definitely right about no good internet here. That's right. Man, calm down.
He is fussing. He's beyond himself. You wanna come up here?
Supposed to
come
be
up
happy
here?
in the bed.
Oh, you brought him an area up
I
here.
brought him an area.
He's here.
Genie's Hot Spot.
Come in.
somebody actually say what it was?
I don't think so. I don't think anybody really knew, but I could totally ask the neighbor because she goes in there to get the square pizzas.
Hot spot in Michigan
Jimmy.
is a coffee spot, and the girls are in bikinis.
Do you
It's
want
not a
to?
coffee spot though.
Not here. They don't have bikini hot coffee shops here. They don't even have coffee shops here.
Right?
I don't even know if they have bikinis here.
Thank God.
But hey, Jimmy, if you don't have nothing to say, go away. Nothing nice to say. You obviously had something to say. But Zoe's here, and she will
It's already
take your
been-
hand and show you to the door.
already been
I'm
moved.
sure she did. I'm sure she got it right away.
Josh says it's a gambling joint. And see, I heard that. I heard
Okay,
that eventually.
he questioned that too.
I thought it was a strip club for like the first year I was here, and then like I forgot it existed because I stopped going to
And then he
town.
thought maybe they had some poker machines or
And then I
something
thought
in
maybe
there.
it was like a little gambling spot.
Sup, nerds? Not much, Crafty the Teller. How are you?
Hey,
Dork.
Jen, my birthday was great. So thank you for the sentiment. The reason it went so well is because I got to hang out with you guys. So thanks, Jen.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I'm glad it was a good birthday.
Have you played the new Black Ops 6? No, I have not.
It's not my
from
kind of game.
That's what I got my brother for his holiday gift. Oh, Zoe's quick. Zoe is on it, Starla. She is on it.
When is the mad scientist coming back? That remains to be seen.
I think he went to Pluto.
I might come back on a second YouTube channel.
He went to find out if Pluto
He
is really a planet.
He did. He did. Did you go to school about building? So you could tell us which one, like how you all build stuff. I just worked for a construction company and I knew nothing about building, so all I could do was carry 2x4s, and I learned hands-on.
Kimbo in the chat, she made it to our last meet and greet.
Oh.
It was like a 3.5-hour drive, I think.
I'd love to see a video of Nate doing more stuff that is out of his comfort zone, such as a facial, nails done, toenails done, and hair did. Oh my gosh.
You?
Mm-hmm.
I've taken him for a pedicure before.
I did
He had
get
a pedicure and a manicure.
Get a pedicure and a manicure.
And he's
one
going,
time.
ow, ow.
Yeah, it's because I
Ow.
was poking and removing half my toes. I was like, I need those.
She shoved that thing under my toenail.
That's right.
Jesus.
Don't toes have something to do with balance? Shouldn't like you not be filling a bucket full of my foot flesh? Like stop. That's what was going on.
Be careful, people are going to start offering to buy it. Can we buy your foot flesh?
Well, I can tell you what, there's somewhere in Wisconsin that has several pounds of it, and meanwhile I walk around on stumps after that.
Oh, 5 gifted. Oh, you're behind.
I'm behind.
He's behind.
Yeah.
He'll mention it in a minute.
Jonesy sent another $10 super chat. You should make an emoji that signals over a year so we know that members have been here over a year. I think the 3 cats being together would be absolutely perfect. I need to
Oh, that's cool.
I need to do some more emoji stuff over here. I know I do. I know I do. Very important.
5 people just had their names turned green in the chat.
And that was from Jonesy as well.
Oh, Jonesy gifted the 5
She
memberships.
did.
Oh, I think she just did 5 more too, because you're behind, and I already saw it go by here.
Behind.
She gifted 10.
10 total.
10. We have 10 new green names in the chat, guys. Don't forget to thank Jonesy and Joanna for sending memberships tonight. That's 30 people who got memberships tonight so far, guys. That's pretty amazing.
Oh, well, Nate needs his foot flesh. That's right. Give it back.
And now that you have a green name, you have early access to the long format videos. You will get a notification if you have your notifications turned on. When they are uploaded, you'll get early access.
Minion.
Boy, oh boy. You're just wild tonight.
You're crazy. You're being so crazy.
It's so yippee.
You're doing so
Stop picking.
crazy. You're being so crazy.
He's crazy, mans. He's crazy. Weirdo. Don't spill my coffee.
Well, we better be calm. Better not
Don't
spill the coffee
Where
though.
this cardboard come from? Holy cow.
Right.
You probably did get your gift, Joanna. There's probably some over here in these boxes. I never did see her mention what it was she sent. Did she mention
Not
it?
that I saw. Uh-oh. I think my chat froze up. Hold on, let me go back to the chat. Here, you
That
lay
was
down.
made a while ago, you can't find it now.
You lay down. Good boy. Yeah, but my chat still disappeared anyway. Come back, chat. Where's my chat? Come back. Come back. I'm watching myself on YouTube. Trying to get the chat back.
This is the one that made the names on the, out of the Scrabble things on the ribbon, was it? Remember?
No.
The Jen and Nate and Charlotte and Az and Minion? They made out of little Scrabbles in there.
Oh, I do remember that. I don't know if that was.
They're on my desk.
I don't know if that was it. Paint the chat green. Paint the chat green.
Green chat.
Wait, did Jonesy give another 10 memberships? Yes, Jonesy gave another
10 and then 10 more? That's 40 for tonight. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Y'all are on a roll.
Johanna gave 20 earlier.
Yep.
That's wild. How loud is the T-Rex in the garage when it's a cold start and the door closed? I don't know. I haven't. I don't think I've started it since I put it in here. Isn't that crazy? Yes. What's up, Nate? You have affiliate stuff for your beard products? Not yet. I would love to, like, start some, like, letting some other people sell them on an affiliate type of basis, but right now I just, yeah, I'm marketing them all myself at the moment. The hat I got from the meet and greets come in handy several times. Also, are the 3D prints still holding up? I tried to reinforce them, the 3D prints. Why am I lost?
What's it say?
The 3D prints holding up. She gave us, Kimbo gave us something 3D printed at the meet and greet. I'm totally drawing a blank. I'll let Jen answer that. She'll know more about all that. I'm like,
A long time ago, that's a dog. I remember she had the dog. She's the one that did the dog
yeah,
things, and then she gave us the bag.
yo, I remember that. Are you so whiny? Mince has lots to say. Mince has so much to say. He has so much to say. He had so much to say.
He does sound like a balloon losing air. That's hysterical.
Hey, stop losing all your hair. You want some scritches? I'm gonna start hacking. Stop. Stop. Stop with the hacking.
Now that you've had a chance to work with your heavy equipment that you bought, what are you thinking?
I'm liking it so far, but honestly, I haven't worked with it a lot. Like, but I mean, I'm happy with it. I get in it, and it goes places and digs things. This is a soft area. You can chill in it and be so happy. You can chill in it and be so happy, and so happy, and so happy, and so happy.
Why are you excited about seeing me?
He's so like,
What are you excited about
oh my
seeing me?
gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Hi. Hi. Yes.
Minion's a mess.
Hello. Hello.
He's a mess.
What do you want? What do you think I have? I don't have anything special. I don't have anything special.
Go
Oh, but
easy.
you'll let me down. You'll let me down. He says, you'll let me down. I'll put you down. You want down? Okay, well, come here. Well, no, you can't jump. You have to let me put you down. Easy on your little legs, mister.
Oh my gosh, Minion's
They're old
crazy.
and
Hi,
more
man.
fragile than you think. What do you want something
He
from me?
is so amped. He's just noises and running
Go upstairs.
and hopping. And
Go upstairs and see.
Go upstairs. Go up the stairs.
He is amped.
He's jumping around like a jackrabbit all over the place.
He's crazy. He's hopping and hopping.
Who's so happy?
Thank you for the birthday wishes. Did somebody else have a birthday? Oh, Mia had a birthday. Happy birthday, Mia. Or somebody. Oh, I'm sorry about the loss of your dog. That's super tough. It's nice when they have nice long lives, though.
It is.
But yeah, it's tough.
Lord Minion cannot be contained. That is a fact. He's a mess.
Your birthday as well today. Well, happy birthday.
Still hoping for a free membership. Well, it must not be your night because 40 were
40 have
were
gone
given
out.
away.
You have your settings set to receive those things? Make sure you do.
Man, it is windy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my garage doors like move. And I can hear the front one just like.
Look at this string.
That's how much wind is coming past that
Yeah.
tiny crack.
Yeah.
It's a lot of wind.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sturdy garage. I don't
Explains
see
why it was
anything.
whistling. What games
Shaking.
do you play? We've been playing, well, we played Torchlight 2 for quite a while, and recently we've been playing Raft.
And then we played Overcooked 2.
Overcooked 2, oh my gosh, that's hysterical. We're not very good at that,
That was infuriating, but yet somehow fun enough to keep playing.
right? My birthday was last Sunday, the 22nd.
Nope.
Oh, if you like the white noise, you should watch the Twitch lives, because that's about what you get.
Yep. Yep. Twitch lives are
Play Path of
Random.
Exile 2. Overcooked was fun. Nate and I were hollering at each other. He's like, get the burgers, get the burgers. I said, stop yelling at me. Worry about what's going on your side of the kitchen. Instead of worried about my pans.
Well, we were having a time. We were having a time.
What do you think of Will's setup now? We're hoping it didn't fly away.
Definitely.
Thank you, thank you.
'Cause it's been windier today, I think, than it's been since he's been here, probably. At least here, we had a 55-mile-an-hour wind gust, and we don't get wind gusts much more than that, typically.
Happy early birthday, Nickel.
But he's also 3 miles away, so maybe it wasn't as windy right there.
The 3D prints of the 3 dogs. Did I open that bag? I had to have. I still have it. I will find them.
I'm not totally recalling. Then again, like,
Coming home that night was a bit chaotic and crazy. I hauled, yeah. I had to haul Nate in. Yeah.
No, that was the other meet and greet.
No, this was the meet and greet at the yacht club that she was at. Remember, she drove down and she had all the people from Twitch on the Discord chatting with her all the way down. And
I lose track
she drew the
between what
pictures
meet
of
and
all the
greets are
dogs. I
which.
know, but you had a lot of fun at that one and probably don't remember a whole lot of it.
I remember. I remember jumping over the railing with to follow Minion. Minion ran through
He's like,
the
I won't get
railing.
sick in my truck. I won't get sick in my truck. Now, mind you, it's an hour and a half, windy, twisty. We're 5 minutes from the place, and he's going. I'm like, you just tell me to pull over if you need to pull. I'm not gonna get sick in my truck. And he didn't. He did not get sick in his truck, but I was not parked for 30 seconds before the door was open. Nate had a good time that night.
Had a good time.
You guys did a great job keeping the beers lined up on the table for him.
Yeah, I'm not
This is
sure
a
what
one.
happened.
This is a 1 beer a night guy. And,
one drink a night.
I didn't ever see any less than 2 full beers on that table, and he was just putting them down.
I was like, ooh, beer.
And they were
beer.
smoked jalapeno flavor.
The first 2 tasted good. I don't remember what the rest tasted like. They were
They're
all
just
the
going
same.
down like nothing. Thanks for the super sticker.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Thanks, Steelers
It was a good
fan.
night though.
I got busted.
I do have my own sourdough starter that I started.
Nate, I get car sick real bad too. Have you tried C-band bracelets? Well, I only get car sick when I drink too much. So if I don't drink too much,
Yeah,
I'll
it
be
didn't have
okay.
anything to do with just being in the
I mean, I
vehicle.
have actually gotten car sick.
He got white girl wasted. Yes, you did.
I have actually gotten car sick, but not to the point of like puking unless I got carried away.
Happy birthday, Moa.
And then I remember at the meet and greet when beers were just like piling up on my table that some guy kept coming over from the bar. He's like, hey, I'll buy you a drink. You know, you come over later and hang out over here. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I don't need anybody to buy me a drink, but thank
He
you.
had a great time. He had a great time.
Can't wait till the summer.
Ooh, jalapeno in your eye is not good.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Yes, my sourdough starter is Zoe Doughy. It sure is.
Chewing on ice helps with car sickness. Not drinking lots of beers helps with cars. Also, like the roads around here, like if you're not from around here or haven't driven West Virginia, like, yeah, they
White
are.
girl wasted. That's
ooh,
hysterical.
ooh.
Minion's right down
Was.
here on the floor. We put him up here with us and he gets too wild.
I put him up here, it gets crazy. Makes all sorts of funny noises. Do you want your bed down there? You can have your bed down there. There you go.
That's funny. That's funny,
There you go.
Jonesy.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, you can keep the starter going. And if it dies, you can start a new one. But Nate wants me to make sourdough soft pretzels, so I'm trying to get it active again.
Oh,
I'll make some soft pretzels.
be good. What roads, Nate? You mean those pathways? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. When do you think you might break ground on the house? I probably will next year, but I don't know if I'll do much more than like dig where the house will be. We'll see. I just start realizing all the plans I have and all these things I keep thinking are small projects, like building an entire solar power system from scratch and covering the whole roof and panels and removing the other one and building a like climate controlled room in the garage and all this stuff. Like, those aren't small projects, and I have like multiple projects just like that to do. So it might take me a minute.
Read that one.
Curious, my place just burned down. Looking at barn dominiums, do you recommend metal framing and studs or stick built? I personally like lumber, but yeah, use concrete and lumber and the outside of your home, make sure it's weatherproof, because wood is just fine as long as you keep it from getting wet. That being said, I was a carpenter. I'm biased. I know exactly how to build with wood and make it do exactly what I want it to do, and I'm just semi-unfamiliar. Like, I mean, I know metal is just like bolts and all that stuff, but I don't think there's one right answer. I don't think metal is better than wood or wood's better than metal for building. I really don't. I just have my preference and realize my preference is just based on what I'm most experienced with using.
Luca says, Nate, do you want to make a video tasting German beer? I can send you some. And you know what? My favorite beer is a dark German beer.
So's mine.
The dark German lager. It's a Hackershore dark lager is my absolute favorite. And we would totally enjoy some.
Yep. Nick and Jan, you guys missed my $10 super chat, by the way.
Jesus, what do you think about rocks? What do you think about rocks?
Oh, rocks.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. They're great for driving on in my driveway.
They sink into the mud, though, and then they
They do.
disappear.
They do.
Yeah.
$10 super chat. I don't see a $10 super chat.
We're not getting as a baby bro. We're going to get him a baby sis.
I saw listening to the song Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy ever since the meet and greet. What an awesome time it was. I think Jen saw that. You saw that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I don't know where the $10 one.
Are the rocks shiny? No, they're
Yes.
not shiny. Maybe now that it's raining out, they might be a little shiny, but no, they're not super shiny. Just want to say your husband is a hard worker and deserves all the respect. Thank you for your content. I agree. I feed him.
She does feed me.
I feed him.
Making my
Unless,
belly
unless he
grow.
misbehaves, then I tell him, I'm like, I'm making dinner, leave me alone.
Then I mess with her and then
Or
I
I'm
get dinner
gonna
anyway.
make you starve tonight.
And then I get dinner anyway.
I like rocks too, Ocean. Yeah, you get dinner anyway.
I do.
In fact, he stepped on the scale the other day because people have been asking me again, has Nate gained any weight since you've been out there? And he stepped on the scale the other day and it was what? 28 pounds?
Yeah, I weigh 28 pounds now.
No. I think he'd gained like 28 pounds or 25 pounds.
Yeah, something like that. At least 20.
So then he's telling me now he's gonna have to put a workout
I'm gonna-
regimen in his schedule so that he can get rid of all the fat that I've added to his body.
Yeah.
Lord almighty.
I gotta turn the fat into muscle, guys. I don't mind weighing more. I just gotta make sure it's something I can work with. I work hard enough without having
It's all
to carry
muscle,
around.
Nate. That's right. I wouldn't.
I work hard enough without having to try to carry around extra belly on top of it.
You doubled your weight, right?
Double my weight. Yeah, a little while ago, you gotta scroll up a bit further between all the donations and memberships. I scrolled all the way to the top of this, that it would let me.
That's crazy.
How do I?
Did you miss something?
How do I? I have another way I can find stuff. Let me scroll. I'm gonna go look for it. Oh, we did miss
there
that
it is.
one.
Yeah. Nate and Jed, could you please give all 3 of the cats the weekly hugs and kisses from me, please? Absolutely, I will do that.
Absolutely, we will. Thank you, Jonesy. All right.
He does look healthy.
Healthy.
He's funny. This is live.
You can tell it's live because Jen's slapping herself in the face. But you can tell I'm dreaming because
Yeah,
it didn't
ouch!
hurt. It didn't hurt. I must be dreaming.
I didn't try to hurt you.
She pinches denim and thinks it is. Also, I have a high pain tolerance, so.
You would pay for what?
Mm.
Oh, Minion's here. He feels fine. He's just a little amped. He doesn't know what to think, so he's sitting down here by our feet. Look at him tremble.
Right?
Do you think you're cold? Are you cold? Do you need loves?
Don't lie. You're not about to chase cats for a kiss. They get their hugs and kisses when they come in for the soft food. There's no chasing cats.
I don't have to chase them. They come right to me. Yep. Somebody earlier said, you need a garage cat. I'm like, we've got 3.
Great.
Come here. Come here. Come up with Jen. Come on. Up. Ups.
It's a big reach. Oh, that's a big reach.
There you go. I'll keep you warm.
Endowments.
I'll keep you warm. You want to get in my jacket?
Tried to put you in a nice soft bed, man. He's so wiggly. He just look. You can see the look on his face. He's like, I'm going to be very wiggly. I'm planning to be very wiggly now.
Jen, warm you up.
I'm planning to be very wiggly and kick and push and do all the things.
No, he's just cold. He just wants to be warmed.
Wiggly,
Stop looking at me with your fight face.
wiggly,
Did you fart?
wiggly.
Did you fart?
I didn't bark.
Minion, are you farting? I
Did you
pulled you up
fart?
here and you. It wasn't me. I put you up here and you're gonna fart. Tinky dog.
Those are kitchen kitties, Jan.
Kitchen kitties.
They're all over the place. It's not belly fat. It's rocks.
You stink. How come you stink?
It usually happens during the holiday season. People gain weight and then they lose it. Something like that.
Did you know Gandalf led Nate to his homestead?
Could be.
Jar of Az, that's right. That's exactly what it is, Angie. Jar of fresh mountain Az. Are we talking about your butt? He's like a kid. He's like, am I in trouble? We have some venison in the freezer. Yep. Will got his own, but we have ours. We have some. I did create a puppy Dutch oven. It's coming straight up the top, too.
Minion.
Oh, Minion's well fed. I know. I probably need to actually back off the food a little bit on the dogs.
Oh.
They get a little chunky. I watched the neighbors' animals and for a week while they were gone, and they said, well, we can tell they were well fed.
Oh,
I like to feed the animals.
Minion. Sounds like E.T.
E.T. phone home. E.T. phone
telling us
home.
about his day.
Do you know about E.T. phone home? E.T. phone home. Phone home. Yeah, he's telling you about his day, that's right. He certainly is.
What's the matter with
He's
Mince?
got lots to say.
Mince.
Hello,
Fight?
Germany.
Fight.
You're the second Germany in here tonight that we know of.
Fight. Fight.
Don't you fight in my lap.
Fight.
Don't you fight in my lap.
Fight. I'll fight. We're gonna fight.
Now we're gonna hack.
Fight. Fight. Okay, we don't have to fight. We're good. We're good. Everything's
Hello,
peaceful.
Italy, Australia,
Everything's peaceful.
all the places. Is he pouting? No. Nate's asking if he wants to fight, so he's growling at Nate.
Yep.
He's not only trained to do tricks, he's totally trained to Nate's mannerisms. If Nate sneaks up on me in the house, like comes up behind me a certain way, he will warn me.
He'll lose it.
He loses his it usually scares the crap out of me.
Yep. I have to be pretty
yeah,
quick
people
to
warn me.
be faster than Minion.
He's pretty funny. You're new here, well, welcome.
Yeah, we have whole
He did get ready to
conversations.
fight.
We tell stories.
He'll tear him up.
Tear it up. Tear it up. You sound constipated.
Hello,
before.
Jamaica.
Wanna fight? Fight. Fight.
He might have to poop. You
Fight.
might be right.
He was just out there. I made sure to give him 6 to 7 minutes outside before we came in here.
And he did not do anything, remember? He turned around and ran to me when he saw me, and I said, "Did you do your potties?" And then he followed you right in the door here.
Go outside. Go outside.
Do you need a potty? Usually he'd get extremely wound up if he needed to.
Yeah, there'd be barking and stuff.
Hello, I love your videos.
What he wants
Very
to
cool.
do is pretend to have to go potty and then go back in the house because it's his bedtime. Bedtime? Go sleep. Go sleep.
He is telling on Nate, yep. He's telling
Outside.
all the stories on
Go in the
Nate.
hoose. Go places, do things. It's the places things
It
that
hasn't been raining a lot lately. We had
does it.
a bit of rain the last couple days, and then it just got really windy tonight. Jonesy.
Jonesy, what Jonesy do? You guys look absolutely wonderful. Nate's incredibly handsome, and Jen is absolutely beautiful.
Aw.
Thank you. If you have a problem with that, then you have to deal with either the mods or me. Happy New Year, everyone.
You
Thanks,
don't want to
Jonesy.
deal with Jonesy and the mods.
You don't want to deal with Jonesy and the mods.
Nope. From Mexico, hello.
Minion's gonna be pissed that you're not
Oregon
going anywhere,
State.
for sure. He's Minion tired. He's on the way to being tired. He's also amped. He's a mess. Fight.
Do you carry a backup pistol in your beard? We don't talk about that.
Not yet. There's a video coming. That's actually not like, yeah. I never talk about that stuff, but actually, there's one coming.
The dogs do, they are invited
Shoreline.
to snuggle up on the bed with us at night. Charlo usually gets too warm and prefers not to, but Minion crawls right under the covers and is ready to snuggle.
Yep. I said show the jawline, but I can't because, beard, and also I don't want to admit to the whole internet that I don't have a chin. That's my secret that I keep.
It is a garage. It's a huge garage.
I mean, I might have a chin, but I haven't seen it in 15
The
years.
Garage Mahal.
It is a garage mahal. This is the garage mahal. It absolutely is. What about the kitties? Do they cuddle?
Dagger
Dagger,
will a
for
little bit.
sure.
The girls, they come to us
They'll
when they
cuddle with
want.
Minion and each other.
Yep, totally. They aren't all about being held and stuff. They're more want to be on their own and climb trees and bring chipmunk heads up to the deck.
They're going through their adolescent phase.
But if I'm sitting outside or something, they'll totally come up and climb up on my lap and look for cuddles and stuff.
Definitely. Want some more coffee? Would you like one drop of coffee?
Cheers from Ottawa. Hello. Do you like rap songs? There are some rap songs I like, but that's not typically a genre I go to. How about you, Nate?
No, not typically, no. Thank you for doing this live stream. Well, thank you for being here. Closest your nearest neighbor, about a half mile.
Gary Petrosky says, great last name.
He's gonna be very hyperactive with just one sip, probably.
He could be.
Need beer and coffee on draft in the new garage, probably.
Could be.
That would be good. Can I pet a dog? Yes, you can.
You can pet a dog. You can pet a dog. They want to pet you, men. They want to pet you.
How's it been watching your homestead grow like this? Surreal, like, because it's been, yeah, it's been so rapid, it's crazy.
Nate, any advice for a new homesteader? I'm trying to obtain one of those expandable somethings. I missed it.
Container houses.
There you go.
Yeah, I have all sorts of advice for new homesteaders, but like nothing that's just like generic. Like, I mean, spend your money on land as much as possible, and yeah, get as much land as possible, and then slowly work on the infrastructure is always my advice. But
We have considered sheep, but hair sheep, not wool sheep.
right.
Where are you going? No, you stay up here. You don't climb down there yourself. You don't go down there yourself. That's too far on your little legs.
That's way too far for Minion to hop. Mm-hmm. That's way too far for Minion to hop. Come here. Vince, here. Here.
Isn't there an
Here.
orange thing that you
Here.
guys should see?
Here.
Not sure what you mean.
Puddle's right here.
An orange thing.
Like good solar vendors. I don't know of any good solar vendors. I've definitely encountered a number of them that I'm not interested in. But no skydiving for men. So that's all right.
He's getting too old to be letting him jump from high heights.
He has jumped
We want to watch his legs and his muscles.
quite recently from a height higher than this truck bed, which is pretty high. He's a maniac.
He's tried to jump off the back deck a few times and
He's been
like,
very
no.
successful at it.
Has he been doing it recently?
No.
Oh.
Ow, why are we headbutting? What are we doing?
A super chat.
What are we doing, you weirdo?
Did we miss a super chat? I don't think we
I don't
missed
know,
one.
I'm just busy getting headbutted by Minion.
Bye, Veronique. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out.
It's been so good. You've been so good. You've been so good.
Yep, we're caught up on super chats. We read them. Hey, stop kicking me.
Minion. He is a maniac. He's a maniac.
I've got a
He's
dog
maniac.
like Minion. They're 100% all the time. Absolutely are.
Yep.
My mom had a little dog like Minion, and that thing literally came running down the stairs, jumped on the back of the chair, bounced off my grandma's head, and just kept running. And my mom was like, this dog needs a new home. The dog now speaks Spanish. But they love her. Or, yeah, it was a girl. Her name was Libby. They love her. Are you and Will survive friends? Will lives on Nate's property, so yes. Yes.
We're friends. It would be kind of not fun to have somebody live on your property and not be friends. That wouldn't be cool.
Minion gets Open Farm brand dog food, and he absolutely loves it. All the animals love Open Farm.
They do. They do.
Why are you so trembly? Are you cold out here, or what's the deal, dude?
I keep kicking this ladder and shaking the...
Don't knock our friends over.
Right? Minion, I have given you multiple options, and you're just not happy with any of them. You get too amped up.
Yep, Nate read your super chat, Jonesy. He read the whole
did.
thing out loud.
I did.
Your videos are always good and enjoyable. Been watching you a long time. Thanks. That's awesome, Gary.
When's the solar vids coming? I'll have some come out
There's some coming soon.
soon. They're just gonna keep coming like for the next 6 months as like I design and build and do things. So we're not gonna skip. We're not gonna skip any solar stuff.
Hey, come back. Hey, come back.
What you need? I find it over here. Oh,
They said, well, somebody asked, what do you do if you have a duck pass away? What do you do with the deceased animals?
I don't know how recently it was. Oh, there we
What
go.
do you do with the deceased ducks?
Bury them or repurpose for food. So depending how they died, if I know for sure how they died, they can be repurposed for food. But if I'm not sure, then yeah, I just get rid of them.
I made bacon cheeseburgers tonight. It wasn't anything fantastic.
It was good. It was very good.
Should make hats with Minion on them, Nate.
I should. Maybe like leather hats with a little imprint of Minion on them that'll soon be available at narrowayhomestead.com.
Maybe people should watch the website
Definitely.
for new things.
Definitely keep checking out the website. Good to see you, Jen.
Thank you.
Jonesy G gifted 10 Nate Bertrosky memberships. Wow, that's like
Oh my goodness,
30 from her tonight, plus a
Yep,
bunch
that's
of super
50.
chats.
Yep. Yeah, she's been crazy tonight.
Thank you so much, Jonesy.
Been crazy tonight.
Very much appreciated.
Look at the rest of the green chats, guys. Don't forget to thank Jonesy if your name is turning green.
That's right.
Check out early access to those long format videos. Don't forget to hit the notification bell on Nate's page, and it'll notify you when those videos are there for you to see.
Hi, $50 for shout out. Well, if you do a super chat, I'm like literally reading all of them, so. How's the homesteading life? Wish I had done this 40 years ago. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I didn't wait any longer to do it. I started it when I was technically 34. Pretty
We
cool.
do still have Kitchen Duck. She's one of the original 3. Yep.
She is.
We don't know which one of the babies is Kitchen Nugget, though, because the band fell off its foot when it was younger. So we don't know what one that is, but Kitchen Duck is still around.
Yep. I cannot believe how much breeze I feel just because I don't have garage door seals. That's crazy.
Yeah, when it's not gusting like that, it's not bad in here, but
Oh,
you can
yeah.
feel the breeze when it
It's just
pushes
crazy
through.
how much wind pushes through. It's wild.
Yeah.
Guess
I guess you both prefer to communicate with the green and blue comments. It just depends on how they pop up. Sometimes if multiple comments come at a time, it scrolls so fast. Nobody is intentionally ignoring you, believe me.
I try to just pick comments and, a lot of them go by, but
Also, depending on what you're asking, the mods may answer you in the chat if they know the answer. But yeah, nobody is being overlooked on purpose.
watched you forever, man. You rock, bro. Love you. Well, thank you. Appreciate it, MSD. How many duck eggs do you get per week? This summer, we haven't been getting any. Most of the time, ducks lay 3 to 4 times a year for like a month straight. So like some weeks, lots of duck eggs. Some weeks, no duck eggs. So you just kind of got to make sure you have enough ducks to keep you in as many eggs as you need.
I've got lots of growing area out here. Lots of growing area. I'll have gardens this year again.
House is gonna be insane after seeing what the garage turned out to be. Yeah, you guys probably have a little bit of an idea now. Like, I keep waiting to build the house and waiting to build the house because it's gonna be just so. Like, I can make nice things. In the starting phase of homesteading, I just had to slap stuff together so I could get by. But we're past the get by point.
Jen's kicking the stupid comments out of the chat. Out of the chat. Good job, Jen.
You're most excited to plant, Jen.
I really want to try another artichoke plant. But stuff for salsa. I love to make salsa. Excited to just pretty much everything. Like last year, I got a couple tomatoes because the ducks took the rest of them. I got a few things of lettuce and some spinach, but the ducks took the rest of them. I didn't get any of my fall and winter harvest, like any of my squashes or melons or anything. They decimated that stuff. The vines, the fruit, all of it gone. Took it down to the ground. So I'm excited to do some of that. And then in the big garden area, I may still do like some corn or something. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm just excited to actually be able to grow something. The ducks are crazy. Yes, they ate very good. Yep.
I don't have any notifications. I follow too many people and it drives me crazy. Jen, did you read the thing about the mane and tame shampoo?
What about the mane and...
I don't know if she read anything about a mane and tame shampoo.
I talked about mane and tails. I've used mane and tails before, if that's what you're talking about.
How's the water pressure? Really good. Is Will still alive? He was as of when I talked to him
24
earlier
hours
today.
ago. Oh, you talked to him today?
I talked to him today, somewhere around noon.
Palestine, hello.
Tried stuffed artichoke and it sucked.
I don't know how you stuff an artichoke.
Love your sense of humor. Please consider making more troll comment videos. I love them. I haven't done any recently, but I love making them. They're fun. I try not to dominate the channel with them, but yeah, I have fun. I have fun making them.
Nate likes folk metal music, and I like heavy metal, like modern today's rock metal. I've never had stuffed artichoke hearts. I can't imagine stuffing an artichoke heart because they're so small as it is. That's crazy. I love like artichoke dip and stuff though. I would love to do. I had an artichoke plant that was doing amazing last year and then something got it. And yeah, it was the one thing that made me kind of want to cry. Narrow way comes, it's a biblical, I believe. Try to think of the word to use there. Oh, we've heard King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. We know who that is. Thanks, Chief. We are 39 and 49. Yes, my car is the white one. I have a Toyota Camry. Will's doing good. Yes, Artie the artichoke. I was super sad. We'll try that again though. Yeah, so this year I'm actually, Nate bought 2 metal duck coops or chicken runs. And instead of putting birds in them, my gardens will go in them. So the ducks can still forage and be free throughout the day, and my garden will be safe inside. So I'm doing what I'm calling it reverse gardening. Instead of trying to keep the ducks out of the garden, I'm going to lock it all in. No, we didn't take any of his venison. We have our own. He needs that over there. I don't have a Slayer tattoo. That's hysterical, though. I have 3 tattoos, and none of them have anything to do with music. I did do a cobbler last year. Yep. SYNTN, based out of Chicago. I have to write that down, or I will forget. I used to live not too far from Chicago. Yes, kind of like a greenhouse, totally. It's just not glass or doesn't do the greenhouse thing. Yep, so after the house is built is when we will worry about more livestock and larger animals. Nate has talked about hair sheep. I want mini cows. He would love some kind of exotic something. Don't know what that might be yet. Maybe emu or I don't know. I don't know what he'll decide, but he wants something cool. Yes, I've heard of Tool. I know who Tool is. Yep. There is no ginseng in this area. It was over-harvested years ago, and it just doesn't grow anymore. Peacocks. I would love peacocks, but they're so noisy. Nate's not crazy about peacocks, but I would love to have peacocks out here. You did hear it right. I am a grandma. Yep. That's not a dumb question, Sam, but yes, they do produce milk. And that's what I hope to do is use them for dairy. There's actually a market for mini cow meat. Obviously, you're gonna get small cuts of meat, but there's actually a market for that too. Yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it? That I imagine, Robin. You're used to the emus, but to us, they're exotic. Peacock feathers are pretty. We're at the farm that I got Charlo from, the lady that had the Cocker Spaniels. She also had a peacock farm. And when I got Charlo, I got a bunch of peacock feathers that I put in a vase. It was very cool. Yeah. Yep. You've never heard Nate make cougar jokes about me? Mini cattle meat, yep. That's awesome. Glad you're here. Glad you enjoy the videos. That's very cool. Very, very cool. Did you find him?
Yep.
We haven't fished it all yet, but there's hunting all over here, yeah. And we're on 102 acres right here, so he's got plenty of land for that. We live in West Virginia. We're in the Appalachian Mountains. Vegemite, I've heard that before. I'd give you a shout out, but your chat went flying way, the warrior. Since your chat went flying right by me, I couldn't see who it was. 2 Grinch trees. What's Az doing? He probably wandered off or started to run after something and Nate heard. Never seen us live before, usually on Sunday nights, but it has been a few weeks. We did take a break there for a little bit. We're right below you.
Totally windy out there, guys.
Yeah, Nate doesn't like the loud birds. So, guineas, peacocks, things that make all kinds of annoying loud noises, he doesn't care for.
Right.
You can go see Nate.
All right.
Look at him lay on my lap. He's like, I don't know if I want to lay all the way
Come
over
here.
there. Jen will love me, and you're gonna mess with me.
Come here. Here, I got a spot.
Why is Az wandering so much? It could be because hunting season isn't quite over here yet. I think today ended the doe season, so there's still a lot of people around, and there's people in the woods, and so he's hearing things, and he's
There's
just.
also like deer parts everywhere.
Yep, people are cleaning their deer out, so he's getting those scents and smells.
How's your head in the pocket? Get your head out of the pocket.
We don't want some goats.
Get your head out of the pocket.
We don't want some goats.
Get.
I still keep an eye on
There,
your weather
there.
for you by watching the Weather Channel. Thanks,
There.
Jonesy.
Oh, here, I'm gonna help you get
What
comfortable.
tick and flea do we use? It depends on what animal, but pretty much the Sorrento collars is what we put on them.
Joe.
The cats aren't here. The cats are
What's it?
probably mouse hunting
Or hiding from the
or
wind.
hiding from the wind.
There. I want to zip your face. I just want you to be warm.
We do have Muscovy ducks, yep. That's why he likes the Muscovies, is because they're quiet. We have one
Quiet.
khaki Campbell, so if you're ever watching the live and you hear all the quacking, that's one duck making all that noise.
And him in the little jacket. Yep, him's in the little jacket.
I only need one friend, and I found 13,000 on YouTube. That's right. Hello, Wisconsin. That flew by. I have no idea what all that said. I just saw the Wisconsin part.
You know what backing you're gonna use for the garage? Yeah, backing. Oh, that's Milwaukee.
Currently holding a little Muscovy girl. Will.
What backing I'm gonna use for the garage yet? Like, he probably means like what I'm gonna hang tools on. I have no idea. I'm just trying to finish the electrical and plumbing so I can do the insulation so I can figure out what's next for whether it's drywall, whether it's plywood, whether it's I don't know
I'll
what.
see you guys. Are you gonna get a pair of Will's pants?
That was Milwaukee.
I know, but somebody asked on here, are you gonna get a pair of Will's
I
pants?
might, if he puts the hammer loop on the right side, not the left side. What's on the left side, I can't use them.
Why does he have it on the left side?
That's where everybody puts the hammer loop on pants.
Oh.
Because
When did you adopt Will? In May. May or June?
the ceiling, by the way, Nate, thanks. Got cool lights.
When you say dagger, your upper Midwest accent shows. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Or Wisconsin.
How cold is it there? It's like 50 with a wind chill of -20.
The wind is blowing pretty crazy.
It's pretty windy, guys.
Fort McMurray,
Here, I'll ship you over, Vince.
Morgantown, West Virginia.
You're not cold.
Why can't you on the right? What's the joke there?
There really is no joke there with the whole hammer
Germany.
loop thing. Like, the history of, quote, carpenter jeans, like if you ever buy a pair of carpenter jeans, the hammer loop's always on the left side. It's because carpenter jeans aren't really carpenter jeans, they're painter jeans, or painter pants. And painters would use the pockets on the right side for their paintbrushes, their 5-in-1 tool, and you still would need a hammer, but you seldom use it as a painter, so it's on the left side. Well, anybody that's actually a carpenter needs the hammer on the right side, because that's, now if you're a left-hander, of course, obviously you like anything on the left-hand side.
Wrangler rigs have the hammer loop on the right side. Well, thank you. We'll have to remember that. Is that what you're wearing?
Yeah, I've been wearing that for over a decade. Wrangler rigs all the time.
Yep, that's what he's wearing right here on the right side. I have a
Yep.
hoop. I can loop.
I've got a hammer loop on the
He
right
sure
side,
does.
and it's big enough to actually hold a hammer. It's not some dinky little one that's too small that you can't
Hey, Nate, love your
put the
stuff.
handle into. I'm
Have a
very
good night,
passionate
man.
about that.
He is, he is.
Very
It's
passionate.
apparently a very big deal.
It's a very big deal.
What time is it where we live? 10:36 p.m.
It's all I wear. Yeah, it's really all I currently wear.
What's your favorite sushi? Mine is like the spicy tuna.
I think mine's the spicy tuna as well. Like,
Last night we had what's called a Phoenix roll, which was like the spicy tuna roll, and then it had something else,
had
salmon,
some
I
cream
think.
cheese too, which made it like,
Yep, it had cucumber, cream cheese, the spicy tuna, and then, or it might have been salmon inside of it, and then it had spicy tuna around it.
Could
It was
be.
kind of a mix of two rolls, and it was so good. However, when we were in Vegas, Nate got some it was crispy on the outside, like they cooked the outside of it.
yeah, I forget what it was called.
Oh my
It was like
gosh.
deep fried. It was
It
like
was
a deep fried sushi roll, basically.
Phenomenal.
It was very good.
It was so good.
This Minion eats sushi when he can.
Yeah, it's 10:37 now. You're right. You're right. In fact, now it's 10:38. If we want to be totally
Those loops are for your
technical.
half-empty bags of Doritos, not hammers. I could see that.
Welcome, Eugene. Glad you caught us. Yep, Minion's there. He's hiding in Nate's shirt.
Minion's here. He just keeps shifting more
He's-
over there, so he's not in the
He's chilly.
screen. Huh.
Muskogee,
You're really not that chilly, by the
Oklahoma.
way, Minion. in
And
case you're
Okie and
wondering.
Muskogee? Is that what that is?
You have a lot of carpentry
Germany. There's a
business
lot of Germany in here
with
this morning.
Petrosky Carpentry. I did. I don't anymore. Haven't run that business for 5 years.
Well, good luck on that Mega Million scratcher.
Seen Nate get jumped in Vegas. Awesome.
I was there for that.
That was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
That was fun.
Very cool. Oklahoma City, hello. But we got people in here from all over. Ontario. There's lots of people in here from Germany, though.
That's pretty
Y'all must
cool.
just be waking up and getting ready for the day.
Might be. Might be. Folks, happy Hanukkah. Same to you. Do you allow hunting on your land?
Texas,
Yes.
Nevada.
Is the garage gonna have a wood stove? Probably. Gino and Will's pants will be
Ohio, Eastern
available. I do not.
Oregon,
That's
South Texas,
up to him, and he
Michigan.
wants to make sure that they're all right.
He's pretty picky about them. He's pretty picky about them.
Wind chill minus
They won't come
20.
out until
That's
he's
right.
100% satisfied with them. Florida, Oklahoma. We got a whole bunch of you guys in here. I can't sit here and name all of these, but that's very, very cool y'all are here.
Yep. Nah, man. Get ready for 0-degree temperature and 20+ inches of snow. I'm not lying, Will. It's possible to get such a thing here. I know we got a cold week coming up. You too high up to drill a well? Not necessarily, but probably. Like just about everybody around here that's drilled wells, everybody I know of that's drilled wells at this elevation has not gotten a good well.
Chat is flying by, Kimbo. You are right. It is absolutely flying by.
Your wood chopped for the deep winter next month. Oh, I'm already good on the firewood thing. If I need more firewood than what I got, I don't know what's going on. Got issues anyway.
There's no ice fishing video. Our pond didn't even have any sign of ice on it, and there were fish swimming.
They were swimming.
It was 60 degrees today, though.
Ain't hanging from the rafters in that one bid. Badass. Thanks. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Just dealt with some coyotes 10 minutes before I tuned in. I have a super pack on a 3,500 acre reserve behind my property. Go ahead and shoot anything up there yet. So
You need an
was it?
AS.
Yeah, my livestock guardian dog, like I've got trail cams and stuff out there and like no predators have shown up at all on them. Skunks, raccoons, and the occasional possum come somewhat near here, but surprised to see a lot of fellow Aussies in the chat. Yeah, there's a lot of people from different parts of the world in here, which is really cool. Yep, man's getting the pets. He thought it was cold. Try to tell him it's really not that cold. It's just windy, and also he's in here, so it's not windy in here. But
It's chilly.
he didn't listen. It is chilly. It is chilly. Hello from foggy Minnesota. How's concrete holding up without rebar? So far, so good. Is the wind bad there? Yeah, it was until 60 seconds ago.
Yeah, it got quiet for a
It's like dead still right now.
Mm-hmm. It's waiting, catching up to blow again. It will.
Jonesy says, I've got a playlist with everything you've done with Will since early April, so I've been watching it and really enjoying seeing how far you've come. All right, that's awesome. What is a resolution that you guys have? I don't really do New Year's resolutions.
Make
Yeah.
it through 2025.
Something like that. I mean, I don't know what kind of resolution I would have made.
I don't either, because like they say, most resolutions are broken by the second Friday of January.
Right, no doubt.
And then you just feel like,
I just make like long-term
fail.
goals and I like just
Yeah.
do them. I make my long-term goals, I either do them or die trying. Like that's it. But thank you again for the super chat, Jonesy. Appreciate it. Germans watch a lot of US YouTubers. That's cool. Nate first got me in, he didn't realize he was the golden child. Right. Yeah. Minion. It's in store for Narrowway Homestead in 2025. Get organized. Maybe that's a New Year's resolution. I don't know. Something I was resolved to do my entire life and never done, so. Well, I did build an entire homestead.
put another
Do
30
some
pounds
cool
on
stuff.
Nate.
Oh gosh. Better not put another 30 pounds on me. I'm gonna put another 10, but only if like most of it turns out to be muscle.
I can't put another 30 pounds on him because he's bought 10 years worth of jeans that are sitting in a tote, and he's got to be able to put them on when his other jeans are no good anymore.
I have worn the same
And he'll be
size
like,
pants
these will not fit me anymore, Dad.
ever since high school, and I'm almost 40, and I can still say that. Yep, same size. I've gained weight and lost weight, but it's never been in the midsection where it messed up my pant size. Deborah, thank you for the super sticker. What type of doggy is Mini Onion? For a friend. I said Mini Onion.
Oh, you mini onion.
You're a Mini Onion. He is a pug, dachshund, and chihuahua mix.
He's
In that
nice.
order of predominant.
He's a mutt.
Predominant.
A mutt.
Jen, don't ruin Nate's boyish figure. Where are all the mini Nates? Any kids in your future?
We're too old for kids.
I don't know about all that.
We are too old for kids. He thinks he needs triplets. We're too old for kids.
We are not too old for kids. You are not too old for kids. Could happen. Never know.
I am too old for kids.
Never know.
Grandkids, that's all I need.
Sometimes people with
Yes, W with mini onion, I agree.
Sometimes people with grandkids have kids.
Sometimes they do.
I've been teasing her about triplets for like, I don't know.
Kids would be good to do
Long time.
homestead chores, right?
Right.
I don't want to have kids just to do chores, though. Adoption is always an option, but it's not. Unfortunately, like we could never be foster parents or adopt out here unless we had somebody who were like, I really want Jen and Nate to adopt my kid because we don't have septic. We don't have, like,
Yeah, they would just decide.
they would
we
just
don't
be like,
have-
no, you can't,
Since we don't have
you
like
can't take care of kids
an
out here.
underground tank full of floating poop, we would not be eligible to adopt
Yeah,
children.
we have an outhouse and rainwater collection, no septic, they would laugh at us.
Yeah. You can adopt me,
Yeah.
says Kimbo.
I'd adopt all you
And
guys.
Zoe said that.
Yep, I would do.
Nah, I think it's easier to do.
Uninteresting.
I think it's easier to do your homestead chores yourself rather than like try to train kids to do homestead chores and think you save time. Like it might be fun and it might be awesome and everything, but like you'll put more time into having kids than you would like they'll save you doing homestead chores. So like turn 18 and be like, okay, bye, we're gonna go to the city now.
Yep. Are you Sigma? Who you talking to?
Pets are like kids. They are. They're like kids that never grow up. Yeah, never grow up. You're doing pretty good though.
I would totally foster or help out in that sense somehow if they would allow us to.
Lord man said we have enough kids, Dad. Right?
We are going to finish the interior of the garage. Nate is putting up insulation, and we're putting a solar closet underneath the stairs. And upstairs probably won't be completely finished. Part of it will be because Nate will use it as like a recording studio type place. And I'll be able to pull my art stuff out. But I don't think we plan to like texture and paint walls and do all that anything fancy out here. It's a garage.
Yeah, unless Jen wants to do art on like the ceiling up there, or wall or something, which would be totally fine. 8 years, still the same size, weigh 102 pounds. Cool. Some people stay the same size throughout the entire life.
I can't make any promises about a cooking channel, guys, but I might do more cooking videos now that we have somebody that is helping edit a little bit. It just gets to be so much for Nate. And I hate the editing part.
Cooking videos take more editing than any other video I create. And so therefore, I don't.
We're not starting a cult. That's not happening. Nope. That means bringing people out here. No. We like you. We love you guys. We love you from a distance.
Your most viewed live video.
I could do a dry erase wall upstairs or chalkboard paint. That might be fun.
Actually, I do have an idea. When Hank the Tank was running and he was streaming on TikTok, over 20,000, I think he peaked at like 25,000 people watching the live. That was my most viewed live.
That was crazy.
That was
I was
nuts.
watching from my mom's house at that time.
25,000
It was
people
crazy.
watching the robot lawnmower. Read Super Chat. Oh, there's Super Chat.
Nate wants kids. She obviously already has kids. I do have kids. I don't know that Nate wants kids.
I never
If Nate
cared
came to
whether I
me
did
and
or
been
not.
like, one of the things I really want to do in life is raise kids, we would find a way to raise a kid. But that isn't his goal in life. He's always been, if it happens, it happens. And
Yep.
yeah, like
I'm
we
good with,
had all
like-
these conversations.
Before we even started
Before we
dating.
started
she's
dating,
I'm
like-
probably not gonna have kids. Like, so if you want someone who's gonna
Yeah, if
have
you want to be
kids,
able to
I'm
have your own
probably not
kids,
the
I'm probably
person.
not the one for you. And he was like, I don't care about kids.
Nope. I was like, they happen. Cool. If they don't happen, cool.
You missed a super chat. They said, that's just because I'm talking. He's got it right here.
Minion has been demanding a lot. We all are listening. Yes. He has been
They're
very
listening
demanding.
to you.
He was issuing decrees. Yeah. I'm trying to keep him warm because he thinks he's cold.
Jonesy says, you can adopt me and my cat Merida, please. We'll
There we
put you
go.
on the adoption list, Jonesy. Definitely.
There we go. Tried to play by the rules, but god dang it, I'm naming my kitten after Dagger. All right.
He does have a brother to carry on the bloodline.
He does.
Some people aren't necessarily worried about carrying on their bloodline. And what if he had all girls?
Chill.
That wouldn't carry on his name.
Chill. Thank you, Minion. How's that chill, though?
Oh, that's funny. Will you ever farm honey? We won't farm honey. I don't think either one of us have interest in the bees. It takes a lot to do bees, but we have friends that do bees, so we can always trade and barter for honey. I refuse to be on a list.
Setting goals is the best thing to do instead of resolution. I'm the same way. I agree.
This is Nate's Ram TRX.
It is. Or Minions, if you read the license plate.
Lord Minion is an F and G. They were serious about that comment, Mins.
Man, you're a G.
He is.
He's a G. He is a G.
You can adopt us.
Man, stop straining to
Beats.
breathe when you don't need to strain to breathe and you're just doing it to be weird.
It is Minions TRX. I'm sorry, Jazzy. I got that all wrong.
You are warm. Here, you want to put your head in? Put your head in. You don't want to put your
I
head
got
in?
that
Then
wrong.
quit whining.
You guys think you could show us your friend's bee setup sometime? I can ask if
We could probably
if
do
she's
that.
okay with that. I'm sure she would be.
You're not too old, Jen, to have kids. That's right, you tell her.
I am 49. I am too old to have kids.
I'm
But
not
thank
too
you.
old to have kids.
In order for me to have kids, it would take a lot of money.
Well, I'm not doing all that. The
It would
kids
take
will
a
either
lot of money.
come or they won't come.
Yeah, they won't come. I'm too old
They
to have
might.
kids.
That's possible. You never know.
Oh my God. This guy.
Never know.
This guy.
I'm gonna find if it doesn't happen, but you never know.
Oh my goodness.
Dagger 2 is in fact a girl. She was a stray, carved the heck out of my hand when we met. She now sleeps in my chest. That's awesome.
We're sitting on the TRX.
Do you accept fan art? Where can I give it to you? Twitter, YouTube community post, Discord. Go to Discord. Put it in Discord. I love fan art. It's like one of my favorite
We have a Will
things.
and now a Jesse. That's right.
Yep. Yeah, I'm totally fine with like I really want to teach young people cool stuff, and I'm totally fine with teaching people like Will and Jesse, and like I don't care if they're my blood relation or like I just don't care about that. Like I will absolutely happily teach somebody else's kids if they wanted to spend all the time to change the diapers early on. That's awesome. I'll teach them cool stuff like electrolysis when they get older.
He is a pessimist. Yes. 100%. Through and through. That's probably-
People are probably earlier on in this live, just watching through, and I'm a pessimist. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a short sometime about me being a pessimist and why I think it's the best thing for a homesteader to be.
We have never seen or heard Bigfoot. In fact, every single noise that we hear out in these woods, we can tell what it is. Like there's a reason for every noise. It's not a, oh my God, what was that?
Minion's TRX. Opinion on Teslas. I've got like zero experience with Teslas.
Did you know that carrots, beans, and rice will carry you right through the winter? Absolutely, if you can grow it.
Carrots, beans, and rice.
We will probably have some sort of a root cellar at some point.
Literally had a dream. Nate taught me life. Your content, just a man who knows what's important, and a classy woman. Well, thank you.
Thanks.
Hey, can I see the spring door? I'm a
Your
tech. I wanted to see the
EPA.
springs and stuff. Also wanted to know the brand. I got them from Menards, and I think, yeah, they're an Ideal garage door. And one of the springs got over tightened on this big door, and whatever that round
Clamp
thing
in the
on the
center.
end is, got over tightened and it cracked. And so,
The spin?
yeah.
The wheel?
No, not the wheel. Like the spring itself. Like you see
Oh,
what
on the
spring
end of the
is, on
spring.
the end of the spring.
Yeah.
And
That
it
cracked.
didn't get cracked on this one because when they were tightening it, it's a hollow pipe. See how it's hollow?
Yep.
That one is a solid steel rod, and
Oh.
so it doesn't crush
This is so
any
much
from the
bigger.
bolts. And they just messed up and
Went too
went
tight.
too far, and instead of that pipe giving way,
Okay.
that solid rod just stayed there and it cracked the. Now it's functional. They're gonna come tomorrow and swap that spring out, but you know they made it functional in the meantime.
What's up with the house foundation at Willie's house? Willie doesn't have a foundation.
Right.
He cut down trees and built himself a tree house on the West Virginia clay mud.
Yep.
Thank you. I love using the wood stove. It has brought, I enjoy cooking again. I loved to cook before. It just eventually got monotonous. And now it's a whole new challenge again. So I'm really enjoying it. Other than egg gathering, what kind of tricks does Minion do? He does all kinds of
Oh
stuff.
my. Balances on a
Balance on a big
Exercise
exercise ball.
carry stuff,
Pulls things.
pulls things.
He stands, he rolls over, Nate used to ask him if he was cold and he would tremble, even in the summertime.
Yep. They bring me shoes. If I tell him shoes, he'll run around and find shoes and bring them to me so I can put them on.
Yes, he knows what shoes are. He'll bring him his shoes. Huh? You're such a good boy. Yeah, you're such a good boy.
There's sunlight in West Virginia right now. I'm pretty sure there's not.
How did we meet? We met on TikTok. I was a mod for Nate for a long time. And then I came out here for a mod meetup so that I could meet a bunch of the mods and we could all meet Nate. And
Stop wiggling.
we just kind of hit it off.
What's this? Oof. Okay, fine. Turn around now.
Do we have alligators to deal with? Only the Gator 590 or whatever it is. It's got four
alright.
wheels.
Is the
And a
advantage
steering wheel.
of putting the diesel tank inside of the garage to keep it out of the weather and keep water from getting in the diesel, and then coming up my water separator and then freezing in the skid loader in the wintertime. So I try to start the skid loader and the whole water separator is frozen solid and I can't start it. That hasn't happened to me, but that does happen to people who have skid steers and get water in their fuel. And then they sit there for a long time with a heat gun trying to thaw it out. And they really just want to be running a skid steer. I do have some experience with skid steers.
What about the alligator outside?
As a gator.
That's
Right?
funny.
What are you guys gonna do about the Arctic blast? Yeah, deal with it. Deal with it. Morning, guys from the UK.
Gators in Virginia, right?
Oh, 400 over here. Man, that's early.
Jonesy with the super chat. What'd she say?
You guys should do a troll video about all the times you guys are being asked about weed. Right?
Oh my
If
gosh,
I could
all the
figure out a
time.
funny way to come up with it. Just moved to Parkersburg, West Virginia, and let me say the wind is crazy. It is crazy. Tonight it's been crazy anyway. It's been wild. This garage didn't even shake. Like the garage doors kind of shimmied a little bit. When I opened the one man door to go outside, it almost flew open and blew me inside, but windy.
Hello, Los Angeles.
Minion needs a gold chain. He does actually have a gold chain. He's just not much for wearing it. Sometimes though. What's up?
Yeah, the wind has been nuts here tonight.
It's been wild. How long till the bald beard combo pops up? I don't know. Let me lose like the 13 hairs I have in my head, and then probably happen. I was 1.5 feet tall, so I could ride Minion. If you were 1.5 feet tall, that would actually be close to right, maybe. Minion's pretty short.
Minion has his own merch. Go to the website and look under merch. There's all kinds of Minion stuff, including a Minion bundle, and you can get all the Minion things in one spot.
Yep. How's the Homestead been? Haven't checked in a while. It's been good. Progress has been flying. Definitely catch up on some videos.
I did have a good birthday, thank you. Nate and I went to dinner, and we played some video games and hung out, and
Yep.
it was a good day.
It was a good day. Big fan of you guys. You all have come such a long way. It's an honor to be able to watch the journey. Lord Minion forever.
Awesome.
Thank you. You think this lifestyle is sustainable into retirement age and beyond? Yes, but you have to spend your years before retirement age getting ready for retirement age. Because if I was like instantly 75 right now, that would really suck. But if I've got a few years to prepare for me to get that old, I think I'll do just fine. I just have to make the proper preparations.
Thanks, Katie.
Minion for president. Chihuahua started whining around 12 years old because of arthritis. Love Minion. Minion started whining around, well, I don't know when he started whining around, but ever since I have known him, he has whined and fussed and moaned. Yeah, he's so
I don't know what
whiny.
Almost Heaven is to be able to sing it. And no, we have not seen anything weird in the sky out here. There's nothing in West Virginia for those drones or anything strange to want to watch anyway. That's why you guys are seeing them all up by the big cities.
Yep. Yep.
How much land do you guys own? Well, he's been buying little bits here and there. Started as 102 acres. Then he bought a little 3.5 acre property, which is where Will lives. And then he recently added 18 acres that is attached to this land. So he's actually got 120 over here now.
Yep.
So a total of 123.5.
You got it. You got it.
I'm adding. I'm
You're
adding. I'm
You're
mathing
doing
today.
The adding.
I can do the math.
Country Roads. Yeah, the Almost Heaven song is Country Roads song.
Oh, it's called Almost Heaven?
No, it's called Country Roads. They
Oh.
just said,
Oh.
they just called it Almost Heaven. Like an Almost
Okay.
Heaven song, but yeah.
Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia.
Corn-fed mama. Oh wait, that's not how it goes. People get mad when I sing corn-fed mama.
I can't sing, but anyway, those are some of the words.
Oof. Ladies and gentlemen, am I talking too much? If so, you have permission to pipe me down. No, you're fine.
You're
We're
fine,
just-
Jonesy.
The chat is rolling. Rolling.
Trying to hit everybody here.
People typing in caps, Mountain Mama.
We got 870 thumbs up. That's pretty good. It's been a while
Pretty
since
good.
we've had that many.
That is pretty good. Does Minion have a coat? Yes. He's not wearing it, so he's wearing my coat instead.
Would we consider letting Will live in the garage? Will does not want to live in the garage. So one thing about Will is everything you see Will doing is because that's what Will wants to do.
Why are you waiting?
Will has access and freedom for just about anything. He's doing exactly what he wants to do. He wants to be out there in the cold. We've offered him all kinds of things. And at the same time, I don't want to be too mommy, you know, like. And he will survive. Yep, he's doing it. If he needed something, he's more than welcome to ask, and he knows that.
Would you guys be interested in Renaissance fairs? They're a lot of fun. I want to go to one. It's on my bucket list to go to one someday. All right, go.
Because Will survives. That's right. That's right.
Here. There you go.
Roane County, West Virginia. I turned around in your driveway. You did. Then you're probably on our camera.
Also, you might have gotten stuck. Your driveway's a mess. Here you go, Mince. Now you're in a box. You're probably still not happy, but Okay.
What do you know about red dirt roads? They're everywhere.
Right? Never seen people so old be so pretty and handsome. Oh my gosh, it's funny.
We're not that old.
Thank you. Proud to look old.
They thought we were the same age, so that means I'm doing good.
I guess so.
No, we won't marry you. Hello, Seattle. It's probably still light out there, huh?
Ticks bad in the summer at your house. They're kind of bad, but like
They can
compared
be.
to what they were like before ducks, they're not bad at all. They were really bad before ducks. If Will needs anything, it's a lot more seasoned firewood. Well,
That's right.
There's a lot to gather, like the standing dead ash trees that have been dead for 10 years. My first year here, I cut firewood just like he is throughout the winter because I built the homestead over the summer and didn't
Not
cut
light in Seattle
firewood.
anymore.
And I started cutting firewood in the middle of winter, and I found the dead standing ash trees burned amazingly, even though it was wet outside. And yeah,
900 likes. Look at that. You guys are killing it.
nope.
Can you see the dog? He's in his area. Mins, pop up.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
There he is. You got things to say?
Is it hard to raise ducks? No, raising them isn't hard, but if you're gonna let them free roam like we do, it can be hard to keep them around. When we get new ducks, we usually get quite a few of them because it's a good chance that at least half of them are gonna wander off at some point. I do have my car, it's parked right here.
Let's see. Sunset is around 4 p.m. here in Washington. 4 p.m. That's too early for the sun to set.
That's crazy. When I talked to my son is out in Washington State, and when I talked to him on Christmas, it was pitch black here, and I could still see all the sun behind him. I'm like, that is kind of weird.
Right?
He is in a box. He loves his box.
Loves boxes.
Loves boxes. As is
He just
outside.
doesn't like to be closed in boxes, but he likes to sit in boxes. He's just very unsettled no matter what right now. Tried to keep in the sweatshirt because I thought he was cold, and he's like, I don't want to be in a sweatshirt. Now he's in a box, and I was like, I don't know if I want to be in the box. He's a dork. Siding material
Georgia.
did you put on the garage? It's metal siding, but it's board and batten style.
Why do we raise ducks? For eggs and meat.
And to eliminate bugs.
And yeah, they decimate the bugs out here. That's right, Az is watching for coyotes. Yep.
Cold in the garage.
We don't want
It's
to buy
cooling
chickens.
off.
We don't want to buy chickens.
Cardboard minion.
Chickens
Finally
make a lot of
fucking
noise and they
alive.
dig up your ground.
They do. Chickens eat lots of bugs too, but they dig into the earth and get bugs. And I'd rather my birds be like ducks and get the flying annoying bugs and the bugs that crawl on the ground versus digging for them. I don't care what the bugs under the ground are doing, they can stay there.
I look decimated since I've moved out here. Really. Because I'm not putting makeup on my face every day and playing the city girl part. Good thing I don't have to have your approval. Yes, I still have rabbits.
She does.
We probably won't get goats or pigs, but definitely some kind of cattle. I want mini cows. No, we don't want chickens.
Dozens. Duck eggs taste different than chicken eggs. Yeah, they're richer.
Yes and no.
Creamier.
It tastes like an egg, but it's a
Yeah.
stronger egg.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, an egg tastes like an egg, generally speaking. Like,
Yep. Thank you. I am very happy.
you buy some horses? Probably not. Not really that into horses. I mean, maybe someday, you never know, but.
Thanks, Chris.
Eggs. Did you guys ever think you would be this popular? No.
It's not you guys. You guys isn't popular. Thanks,
Pretty
Ocean.
popular.
Nothing happened to Dagger. No. I did see somebody comment on one of the videos that something had happened to him, but nothing has happened to the cats. We have the 2 orange cats and Dagger still. And yes, we have hummingbirds. I have lots of hummingbirds out here. I love hummingbirds.
Got us
Oh,
in
you guys are
comment. I think they meant saber. Yeah, a lot of people somehow got dagger and saber confused and
Oh, yes.
thought dagger was the one missing, and then like, wait, dagger's back. It's like dagger never left. But yeah.
Right, yeah. Thanks, Gracie.
Jan, let's get real. Half of us are here for you. See? Famous Jan.
I love
Famous
you
Jan.
half. I love you half. I love all of you, actually.
You recommend a livestock guardian dog? We have 30 birds, mostly ducks, and about to get sheep. Yes, I would then. Definitely in that case.
We miss Sweet Saber, too.
Yep, it's been
certainly
gone
do.
like about a year now.
Almost
Just
a year.
over a year.
Yep.
I last saw him in I guess it was late December. So yeah, we're right there. Did you ever have little as puppies? That is actually part of the plan.
So, David, I never really had a oh shit, what did I do kind of moment. And I still haven't. I knew this is where I wanted to be. Nate and I spent a lot of time getting to know each other before we ever decided to date. And then once we started dating, I just knew that this is where I wanted to be. I never struggled with any of it. I think the hardest part was I do have children, and of course I'm a farther distance from them now, so that part was a little tough. But no, I love it. I love it.
Hey, how did you start your probably career is what you're saying? I started working as a laborer for a construction company and knew nothing.
Minions is back there in the box.
Sure. Court has his puppies being born, call it as it happens. It's funny.
We have both been to Lancaster, PA. Yes, we have. Yes, we have.
We have.
Wait, why did you abandon your kids? How old? One is 31 and one is almost 20. So I'm pretty good being away from them. I didn't need to be by my parents at 20 or 30 years old. I wouldn't call that abandoning them.
Right. Crazy people. I feel like the people that say that are probably 30 and living in their parents' basement,
That's all I can imagine.
receiving
I'm a grandma. I don't need to have my children right by my side.
their, allowance from their parents still so they can buy their video games.
Right?
Silly people. Ooh, a $13 super chat. Enjoy the progress and love all the content. Enjoy all aspects of the homestead. Well, thank you, 1337 TM. That's pretty cool. Both go together so well. Definitely can see the love. Well, I'm glad you can see it. That's awesome. I like that super chat. That's right. I like the super chat.
Like the super chat.
Jonesy with another super chat. If you were to eat pizza right now, what would you put on it? What's your favorite kind of ice cream? What would you put on it if you could? Still need to have a Lord of the Rings marathon. I do still need to have a Lord of the Rings marathon.
Our go-to pizza, usually if I order from Pizza Hut, has spicy marinara sauce, chicken, onions, jalapeno, and pineapple.
Pineapple. But my favorite
And it's
pizza
usually very good.
is still
That steak one,
that steak one.
we'll have to have that again. That was in
We'll have to.
Charleston. That was
It
really
was.
good.
We could go down there and get sushi from the place next door and then just carry it into the restaurant and munch on steak pizza or munch on our sushi while we wait for steak pizza to come.
How much did you save before homesteading? A ton, and then he sold everything.
Yep. Farmed for my first 20 years of life. Well, that'll give you some experience. I'm 38. You can adopt me if I get an allowance.
That's okay, Calvin. We do not expect anything from anyone. We are just glad that you guys are here. I love pineapple on pizza.
Not sure if you've seen my last message. Please explain why not hatching your own duck eggs and Will's eggs. Seems like you should have eggs for days, be it chicken or duck. So we have plenty of chicken eggs because our neighbor has chickens, so we can incubate those. Duck eggs, I only had a couple male ducks and I lost them. So obviously without male ducks, there will be no baby ducks. So getting more male ducks to go back to the whole hatching my own.
I'm pretty sure those ducklings, I'm
Eggs.
pretty sure there's at least 3 drakes in those ducklings out there.
That would be perfect.
There's 3 of them that are much larger than the others.
There are. We would totally go to a meet and greet if you ever visited your Washington family. So we actually did a meet and greet in Seattle, Washington.
Right out on the piers.
Right down on the piers, like, I don't know when.
A little over a year. It was October last year. No, September last year.
Okay. So yeah, a little over a year ago. We did one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there'll be another one. Like, I don't just like randomly travel 2,000 miles and do meet and greets.
You have a 7-month member, Mr. Minion.
Mr. Minion, 7-month member. Bit late tonight. Glad you're still streaming. Thank you, Mobius fan. Appreciate it.
Someone gifted me a membership and I just want to thank you very much. Very awesome. Glad you got one.
Very cool. Ducks are horrible at laying eggs. Helped my friend drain his duck pond. There were like 40 eggs at the bottom. Oh my gosh. Yeah, ducks don't always choose the best spot to lay eggs. My Muscovy ducks have done really well at choosing where to lay their eggs.
Yes.
They're hard to find, which is what they're supposed to do, is find a place that's hard to find.
Yeah, we had somebody email us
lay 'em.
asking about the Muscovies too, because they were having a problem. They're like, I can't get them to nest in a box. They'll only nest in the wild, and then I can't find the nests. I said, that's very typical of Muscovies. That's about right.
Is Minion fast? Yes, Minion has been clocked doing over 20 miles an hour.
Oh, he's super fast.
A Mobius fan gifted 5 Nate Petrosky memberships.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Jonesy again gifted 10 Nate Petrosky memberships. Wow.
That's like
thank
65 memberships gifted tonight, guys. Don't forget to say thanks in the chat if you got a green name. A spider just dropped like right next to you guys from the
you.
ceiling.
This garage has only existed in the wintertime. How are there spiders in here?
That's why they're in here. Having bad luck getting a membership. Do you have your gifted memberships turned on? That's very important. Very important.
Very important. How do you clock a Minion speed? He loves to, as much as he loves to ride on the quad, he loves to run alongside it too. So him running next to the quad while I'm cruising.
10 more.
Whoa.
That's like 95 gifted tonight.
1337 gifted.
Holy
10
cow.
Nate
We've got
Petrosky
almost 100
memberships.
new members tonight, guys.
That's crazy because there's like 450 people in here. That's like
You
almost
got a
quarter
membership.
of
What does
them.
it get you? It means you didn't have to pay for it. It was gifted to you. Don't forget to thank someone.
Thank whoever gifted
And
it.
3 times a week, we have long format videos go out. Those of you who have memberships, if you have your notification on, will get a notification as soon as I upload it. Those who are not members have to wait for it. So you get early access to those long
And
format
typically
videos.
on those long format videos, I go in and before they become public, I go through and read and respond to the comments. So
So that members' comments
if
are
you
being
comment,
seen.
if you're a member and you comment on a video before it's public, way more likely I'll see your comment. Minion is dead set on that spider. He is hyper focused.
Oh, he saw it come down.
He is just, yep.
I love
He's
early
not even
access to the
moving.
new videos from Nate. Awesome. Well, hello, Link. Welcome to the live.
How you guys doing today? Hitting 21-mile-per-hour speeds over here. Winds, I guess that's the wind speeds. Yeah, we're doing good. We had a 55-mile-an-hour wind gust. Actually, I'm gonna check and see if we had anything faster. 'Cause
Oh, they want a heavy equipment time lapse. That would be fun.
that would be fun. I should buy another phone so I can set up to do that.
That would be cool. And yeah, let me buy another phone.
I have
Oh my
so
gosh.
many phones, guys.
He had 3 phones out yesterday, laid out on the bed, and he's got multiple. They're all doing different things, and I'm
They're
like,
all
"How are you
working.
even keeping track of that?" And he's like, "Wait a second!" Reaches behind him, grabs another phone. I'm like, "Dude, I can't even keep up with my one phone. Like,
I have like 4 phones that I regularly interact with.
where's
And
my recording phone? I must have my recording phone." I'm like, "Well, where did you walk with it last?" Probably set it down. We are live, Susan. We are.
Yeah.
Started watching you guys because of Will. I missed
All
that.
right.
It's flying. I can't catch them all. Very cool.
Humidity. Nope. Our max wind speed was still 55.
How do we feel about doing the live in the new garage? I think it's been all right.
It's been cool. I mean, I don't know if this will be like a regular spot or anything.
I don't know if we're
but, like,
echoey to you guys or not. If you were to eat pizza right
been
now,
cool.
what would you put
It's
on
different.
it? Oh, we already answered that.
Y'all, some super chats in the chat you missed. What?
Oh, and I didn't answer, Jonesy, I didn't answer what I would put on ice cream. My favorite ice cream is just a scoop of vanilla with hot fudge, banana slices, and peanuts.
I don't know what I put on ice cream. Probably, I like hot fudge. Hot fudge is good.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to be nosy, but I want a ballpark figure how much you saved. I had like 150,000 before I bought the land, and then like after I bought the land, I had like 45,000 left over to do stuff with and live off of for like 2 years.
Nate wants to build a pizza oven. We will do that eventually.
I do.
Love from Kentucky. Thank you for the super sticker.
Super sticker. What is? Oh, I did miss some. Well, I did miss some. All right, what's with all the missing of super chats? Sorry for missing the
Those
super
ones
chats.
didn't pop up here for some
They
reason.
didn't. I think only ones that are a certain size show up here. Other ones you have to catch in the chat.
Oh,
I don't know why. I don't make.
I don't know
rules.
what saw dummy is.
Yeah, I don't know what saw dummy is, Billy. I have no idea what you're talking about. And JX Frey, what are some pros and cons of living in West Virginia? Well, the pros are that it's rural and rugged and land is fairly cheap, and the cons are it's rural and rugged and cheap land is cheap because it's rugged.
Takes forever to get
and
anywhere.
Going places is terrible. Roads are often not great, and utilities aren't available everywhere. Internet is often lacking. And this person says, love from Kentucky, 502 Austin, and Jonesy G once again gifted 10 Nate Petrosky
Oh my gosh.
memberships.
We hit over 100 gifted memberships
Everybody
tonight, guys.
type in Jonesy MVP in the chat. Everybody just flood the chat for a
Jonesy
second.
G.
Jonesy G.
Give her all the
MVP.
attention, guys. Very cool. She has gifted so many memberships tonight.
There's been so many gifted memberships
So
to the
many.
community. Thank you very much, Jonesy. That's so cool.
May we witness the great Minion. The great Minion. He wants that spider.
Look at all the
Did you see where
Jonesy
it
G.
went? Look at that. Jonesy, Jonesy, Jonesy.
Oh,
You did get us to 100 new members today. That's amazing, Jonesy.
that's wild.
Incredible.
That's totally wild.
That's so cool.
Look at all the green people saying Jonesy MVP.
Yep.
All the green chats.
The majority of those green people there are because of her.
For sure.
That is way sweet. Very cool.
That's super cool.
Very generous, Jonesy. Thank you very much.
She's a very nice person. She is a very nice person.
Always. Always nice. Yep.
Look at your channel, guys.
Superstar,
Always
yep.
brings a smile to my face. Awesome. I'm glad. Gift. I'm hella stoked. What's your favorite thing about the new garage? I don't know.
You know what I thought about today?
Well,
I don't have to worry about if a limb's gonna blow off a tree and hit my car.
that's pretty handy.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Yep. I'm
And then I
liking that.
realized the other day when I was scraping this ice off my windshield, I was like, this is probably the last time I'm gonna have to scrape ice off my windshield. My car might not ever see
Probably.
snow again.
I have not parked a vehicle in a garage for the vast majority of my life.
Yeah?
Like, I've never had a garage available to park in. So, yeah, scraping.
Because you had it full
snow.
of tools and stuff for your businesses and work.
Yep, I had to.
Yep.
It had to be a warehouse for the
Yeah.
business,
Should I sleep? Do you have things to do tomorrow? You might need to.
right?
What's Minion up to? He's sitting right here.
He's chilling with Jen. I think he's chilling. No, he still looks very intense.
He's very intense still. Yes,
There's
he
no
is.
chilling.
He is.
Perry
Gifted one Nate
Moore.
Petrosky membership. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Perry. Appreciate it.
And the lucky person was Cody.
Cody Crumb. Cody Crumb got it.
Very cool.
And he
Yay!
says, yay! That's pretty cool.
Thanks for the gift. That's very cool. I love when you guys thank the people for their generosity. I think it's very important.
It is, it is.
It's very cool.
Be thankful to the people that gift you a membership.
Yeah, I'll be right back. You stay here.
Nate, you
stay
might
here, I
not
can
get
lose
another
the
10 calls at once because Jen left the window open and it's raining. That's quite possible. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Like, I might not even have to close my windows when I park
Right?
my truck. That's never been a thing I got to do either. That's pretty cool. From West Virginia. Very cool. Gotcha. That makes sense. The name makes sense then. Meaning the spider spire, right? Here, you can come sit, look at the people now. Yeah. You can hold Jen's spot for a minute. So it's not dark yet. It is dark. I just have like many garage lights, and the ones behind it that you see aren't on because they're not necessary because it's bright enough in here. So cool, the gifted memberships for sure. I don't think I've ever had a live that had that many gifted memberships.
Blinded by the light.
Do people send you gifts in the mail? They used to quite a bit. It's been very infrequent anymore, and that's totally cool. I actually don't even have an address for people to ship anything to me right now, so there's not even a way to send me any gifts. But if you really want to send me something, make some kind of art something or other, and you don't need to send it to me. Put a picture in the Discord, and then like keep it for yourself and stuff because it's super cool. I like when people do Narrowway Homestead themed art stuff. I think that's cool. Come here, Mens. Do you need to go down there? Here. Tom here. You come here first. All right. Come here, and then this is how Minion gets down. He doesn't wiggle so much because then he's going to fall. And I don't want Minion to fall.
There you go. Good boy.
He's so,
What are you doing? Why are you so mad? You need to go upstairs?
he's so scrambly. He's hopping. He's like not just walking, not just prancing. He's just like doing, doing, doing. It's like a jackrabbit. You jackrabbit.
Where are you going? You going up the stairs?
He's threatening to knock over the internet, which would immediately end the live.
Don't you knock over the internet?
Men's, leave that
Minion
be.
takes down the whole internet.
Right? My temporary garage internet is propped up on a piece of rubber, and yeah, whatever. It's working.
What are you looking for? Oh, what are you looking for? We're dancing.
Nate, what is the go-to home defense gun on the homestead? Honestly, it really depends what's happening. But I actually have a short coming out that'll talk about the everyday carry history that I've had since like my 20s. And it will be uncensored on YouTube because I think YouTube will allow the showing of devices. But on some other platforms, it's just gonna have to be censored because, you know. But yeah, just yeah, hold on, and there'll be some more. Because I really can't answer the question itself because it just depends. It depends on the time of day. It depends what the issue is.
Twitch allows that? Can we find you a boyfriend? No, you probably have to do that yourself.
All right, I'm behind on super chats. It's crazy. Where did you learn your homesteading and construction skills, and what made you want to in the first place? Thanks, JX Frey, for the super chat. I learned my construction skills by working for a contractor for 9 years, and then ran my own construction business. And homesteading skills, I kind of practiced a few things before I came here. I learned on small scale solar, and animals, and just different smaller things before I started this. And what made me want to homestead? Well, who doesn't want to own like 100 acres on a mountain somewhere and like build a life out of nothing? I don't know, maybe a lot of people don't want to, but like to me that sounded like a really cool dream.
Ace, today is your lucky day. We have started Minion merch. It's on the website. There's a bunch of Minion merch on there, including a Minion bundle. And if you buy that, it's got all the Minion stuff in it.
And don't forget the Minion calendar, which is very limited. I gifted one Nate Petrosky membership like a while ago.
Awesome.
Thank you. And Matt with a $15 super chat. You guys are living the absolute dream. I'm a carpenter in Australia, and it's awesome seeing Nate use those skills for things you both hold dear. Do you ever think you'll get any more dogs? Yes, there will be more dogs. And thank you for the kind words. And I would love to come see what, like, how carpenters, like, do stuff in Australia. Because overseas carpentry looks very different than it does in America. And it would just be really super cool. I actually have a friend in Japan who is a carpenter over there. And it's carpenter / renovation contractor. And it's wild to see the stuff he does. It's just, the infrastructure is so different in Japan. And Vermont Homestead Adventures says, Jonesy, you rock, with the $2
Jonesy does rock.
super chat. Thank you.
You have a very important question.
100 acres sounds very nice. We only have 2 acres here in Florida. I hear you. And probably my 100 acres here costs less than the 2 acres in Florida. Just part of why I picked such a place.
Jonesy says, hey, everybody, now that I'm done being overwhelming, how are you all doing tonight? Ah, Jonesy, you're great.
That's funny.
Kimbo with the 5-month membership. Can we get a purple heart in the chat for the awesome mods?
Definitely have awesome
Very
mods.
cool, very cool.
Yep, I've got awesome mods.
You're partying right now.
How much was an acre when you purchased? About $1,000 an acre, and there's still properties around here for a similar price. $1,000
Look at all
an
those
acre.
purple chat hearts.
All the purple hearts.
Look at all the mod love. You guys are awesome.
Grew up on a 10-acre farm, Vancouver Island, Canada. That's really cool.
William, I see that you have a very important question for us too, but you're not asking the question, and that part might pass by.
It might.
Yes, Will is still out here.
I live in Virginia. We are state neighbors. That's cool. I haven't been to Virginia very much. Very occasionally. Either of you fly
We do
fish?
not have dog
No.
clothes for Minion dog clothes yet. We do not. That is something we have talked about though.
Do something kind for someone. Have 112 acres an hour south of Morgantown. Very cool. Thanks, Crispy Critter.
The box is just sitting behind us because Minion was sitting in it.
And I'm not sure what the hashtag DSKFS. Wait, do something kind. Oh, I'm figuring it out. I'm
Do
figuring
something
out.
kind for someone.
I'm figuring out the hashtag, guys. I'm real sharp. I got it.
56,000 for the 1.5 uncleared acres next to me. Holy cow.
Yep.
Does Minion have a royal guard? Yes, his name is Az.
Definitely.
Hello, Marmot, West Virginia.
Did the cats ever try to attack any of the animals? Not really, and
Just each other.
Dagger, like, will guard baby birds, like, literally guard them and stand watch for them. And, like, meow like crazy if there's a problem with them. He's done that a couple times for me, which blows my mind.
If you want a garage tour, you should go to the long format videos over here on YouTube because there's quite a few of them.
Absolutely, absolutely check out the long form garage videos. You'll get all the tour information you want about the garage.
What is a mod? A mod is a chat moderator, so they are helping keep the nasty comments out of the chat and making sure that you guys have a nice, enjoyable time here and answering questions for you guys. Sometimes we get a lot of repetitive questions and those fly by us, and if you watch, the mods will answer questions in the chat for you. We have some amazing mods. Look at Minion's hairs.
I'm very furry.
He's covered. I noticed, like, here.
Well, I know. I put him inside
Yeah.
the jacket now, so it's all, yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess.
How do you deal with spam calls? Because I've gotten over 20. I don't answer numbers I don't recognize.
Yep. And yeah, Nate, how's the new Wi-Fi setup and the cameras? The cameras are still being worked on. We had a snag with them being like smooth and awesome. And the new Wi-Fi setup's cool, and I actually have to install a pole on the side of the one building and mount another Wi-Fi thing up there so I can get you guys a better viewing area. So, but yeah, I'm working on it. And then the Wi-Fi in the garage, I have some equipment for that. I'm replacing my other mesh network with the Wi-Fi 7 router, which is super cool. I'm excited. Hopefully it's like all fast and stuff.
The washer dryer combo is awesome. However, I don't use the dryer a whole lot other than in the summertime, which really I don't need to then either. But
Yeah.
like if I just need to get it done, I'll run the dryer. But for the most part, I just use the wash cycle and I hang everything.
So when we see a nasty comment and hit report, are the mods notified? No, but they're just watching and catching it as it goes. You're gonna sell the 90s 2500 GMC? Probably not. I did try to sell it for a while, but nobody seemed interested in paying the price I wanted for it, which is fine, so then I'll just keep it.
How long of a hot shower can you take? We won't run out of hot water anymore because we have an on-demand water system. So we could take it as long as we want, but our goal out here is to preserve. So we just don't take long showers.
Nope.
It is winter here.
How was Minion? Minion's good. Minion finishes deer leg yet. Well, he ate a bunch off of it, and then I gave it to Az. Jonesy G with another super chat. One more time, shout out to Angie, who deserves a lot of love, and so do the mods, who tend to work way too hard and give everyone love with a rose.
Ah, that's
Thanks,
nice.
Jonesy.
And anybody
Yeah.
who doesn't know who Angie is, she is Vermont Homestead Adventures in the chat. Another very cool person.
Nate, do you approve of Will's new roof? If it survived this windstorm that we just got tonight, then I would say yes. It probably got tested tonight.
What's the most amount of snow you've gotten out here so far?
9 inches at one time. And I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm used to like it every few winters dumping 2 feet of snow. So like every time it snowed around here, I've just been like, meh, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm off, but awesome to see and chat with you guys. All the best. Say good day to the pups and animals for me. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
What's your favorite ice cream? I like chocolate ice cream.
I like
with
vanilla.
like peanut butter in it
With
or
yummies
something.
on it. Does Will have to ask Nate for permission for everything he does? No.
No.
He usually will run things by Nate. As far as like, I'm gonna cut down some trees, which ones would you prefer I take? That kind of thing, but no,
Yeah, he knows.
he's an adult.
He knows like what to ask and what not to, like, and he can ask me anything, but like, he's never done something that I was like, dude, you really should have asked me first. He's never one time done that. He's always, yeah, he's a smart dude. He knows what to ask whenever he's doing something that may permanently change something on my property, then he asks. But like as far as building his house, I said, have at it, dude, just don't hurt yourself. Like,
Az is over 170 pounds and over 6 foot on his haunches.
what is left to do on the garage? The outside is mostly done, at least for this stage. There is another lean-to to build, plus put solar on the roofs. And there's insulating, wiring, and plumbing to finish in the garage. Wiring and plumbing are 90% done. Insulation's not started yet.
Have you ever had to discipline Will? He was grounded last week. No, he wasn't. No, there's no,
I'm
there's
like,
no
what?
reason to
There we go.
reprimand or discipline Will. When he first got out here, there were just some rules and things that we had to discuss with him, but no.
Nope. No. He's an adult and gets treated like an adult. And
I
since
saw
he
somebody-
behaves responsibly, then there's no issues.
I saw somebody say you were heading off to bed. Good night. Thank you for hanging out with us. We super appreciate it.
How can I support? Watch the videos. That's what I tell everybody. Just watch the videos. If you want to check out beard care products, coffee products, Minion calendars, or all kinds of other miscellaneous merch, go to narrowwayhomestead.com.
How can I support? You are being here is supporting.
Absolutely.
Check out merch on the website. Hang out.
I just answered that question.
Oh, is that
But you can go ahead.
is that who you were?
You're doing good.
That's who you were responding
It
to.
is. It is. Buy some coffee. If you ever sleep in, both y'all. I only sleep in if I stayed up super late. And if I stayed up super late, there's typically a reason why I had to stay up super late. Take it, you guys are night owls. I try to be.
If I don't get up, Nate just lets me sleep for the most part. When he's ready for me to get up, he'll bring me a cup of coffee, but that doesn't happen often. A lot of times we're both up at around the same time.
Oh.
Been wondering about us. We're here.
We're here. We are here.
We hit over 1,000 thumbs up, guys. That is incredible. It's been a long time since we hit that many likes on a live. No raves on the homestead, nope.
Who dat? Who dat?
How does it feel being independent, Nate?
Feels good.
Nate was in York County in Pennsylvania. Any new projects going? Just finishing up this garage and, oh my goodness. Finishing up the garage and,
All right, I'll go see what he's barking at. If he's barking at anything.
it's Minion. He's running around here. If Minion has puppies, what would your names be for male and female? He won't ever have puppies, and we've never really considered names. The wind's blowing outside, and he hears it whistling. I think that's what he's barking at.
Yeah, I think it was wind. The wind.
Give you tips on how to get a PC to connect to the Wi-Fi. I don't know if I have any tips besides hitting the Wi-Fi button and seeing what pops up that is an available network. Aside from that, I don't really know.
Yeah, I would have to like know specifics or something.
You ever considered running flea markets? No. As we get older and we're spending more time just gardening and taking care of things, I might consider going down and sitting at a table. But right now, no.
Always watch the videos and try to hit the like button. I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Pellet windows are manufactured in Gettysburg, PA, which is close to Hanover, PA. Absolutely, and I installed a lot of pellet windows. And I even installed some in Gettysburg, PA. But yeah, a lot of stuff in Hanover too.
Nate does not have any of his own biological children, no.
How do you hear your living quarters? Well, when the living quarters whispers, we cup our hand to our ears like this. No, we heat it with a wood stove.
What's the most views you've had on any video, Nate?
I've had a couple of short videos on TikTok go over 20 million views. 2 of them about Minion, and
Your divorce video blew up.
that one did. I got a few million. I don't know why that one blew up with all of them. But
I remember us sitting in the outdoor kitchen watching that one blow up.
right, yeah, it got.
I was like, oh my God, 3 million people.
Yeah, it hit a few million. It might have ended up with like 5 or 6 million. I don't remember.
What plants have you always had success with? I can grow just about anything as long as the ducks aren't eating it.
Still miss Saber. So do I. Nate just glues her hair onto his face. Don't be giving away my beard secrets. Nate, will you ever go hunting with Will? Maybe. But most of the time I'm like, yeah, very busy.
You really think I'm his mom? You've got to have a better comment than that.
Right.
I mean, that's just old and stupid.
That's the Samsung Galaxy Flip 2 phone. Yeah, well, it's the Z Fold. It's the 5. It's the older one. I love this thing though. It's so cool. But actually,
Yeah,
this phone's trying
it's a
to
good
die.
glue. It's a good glue.
Troll the trolls, Jen. I love that. How far from? Yeah, I don't know where that is.
We look alike. I think that's just because we have the same color hair. At least on video, it looks like we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much we don't look alike.
There's a little more red here.
Pretty
There's a
much
little
we
more
don't
red.
look alike. Nate doesn't have a chin anyway.
No.
I has a chin.
I don't have
Maybe
a chin.
2 of them if we look hard enough.
I don't know what to say, that like I use my beard to like hide the fact I have no chin, or I use my beard to hide 7 chins. I'm not sure which is funnier, but whichever one it is, I'm gonna stick with it.
I do. I have two sons and a granddaughter.
So the reason you can't answer my question about bringing back the talking cactus. I answered it once like a while ago. I don't know if it was you or not, but yeah, I'll bring it back. I have it.
We both laughed at your comment and thought it was great.
I thought it was funny.
In fact, that's what started other people talking about old videos.
Nope.
You have like 10 chins.
Tensions. Because people like drama. People love drama. How much would it cost for you to save your beard? I think about 10. I would shave my beard at like $10 million. I used to say I'd do it for like 100,000. And then I said, yeah, I just kept changing it. And then I said $1 million. I'd do it for $1 million. Now I'm like, probably 10 million.
Gregory, you are right. I am considerably older than Nate, like by 10 years.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Why didn't you build your garage as a pole building? Because I don't want to think about replacing rotting posts in like 30 years. I don't know. Plus, then I wanted to insulate it and stuff, which means if you do a pole building, then you have to
Quick trip.
put all your studs in and frame it conventionally anyway, and that just defeats the whole purpose of a pole building. Like, why?
Matt says, older women are beautiful lovers. Nate, do you know why my PC won't connect to my Wi-Fi?
No, I do not. Jen, do you want Nate to shave?
No.
All right.
I mean, if Nate wanted to shave, I wouldn't stop him by any means, but I like the whole beard.
I kind of want to like shave just this part like there, and then like I just have this huge mustache that just like goes all the way down like this. That'd be so cool.
You do you, boo.
That would be so
That was
cool.
one of the first things my mom asked me too was, what do you think of his facial hair? I was like, I love it. So the thing is though, because of his beard products, his beard is soft. Like it might look coarse and scratchy, but it's not. It's super soft and yeah, it's nice.
It's soft.
It's nice.
Giant mustache would be hilarious. Yeah, I think so. I think it would be cool. Like if I ever like mess up and like I'm just trying, well, I don't know what
They all want you to do it now.
trying
Way to go,
shave,
Nate.
But like that would be, how cool would that be?
Absolutely no. Minion is not for sale. You can buy Minion
I don't
on
know
a
how I can do
T-shirt
it.
if you'd like.
All right, you guys.
Is
can
he a
kind of
rabbi?
imagine.
No, he's not Jewish.
Hold on, guys. I don't know how I can make this disappear.
We met on TikTok.
So it's kind of close.
Please, a huge mustache.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to show you guys how cool it would look.
Minion is down here.
Gotta get the hand up there.
So it would look like
It's a
that.
long chin, though. Hold on, let me fix the chin.
Where does the big sumo belly come with that?
I don't know. Do some more cooking.
Do it. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
braid
can
it.
dig that.
I
That'd be
braid
cool.
it.
Better not mess with me. Guy with the biggest mustache wins.
Show your tattoos, Nate.
I will show you all my tattoos. Here, hold on. Let me take off my clothes. There you go.
That's his only tattoo. I vote the make a stash stays, right? You look like a walrus. I am the walrus.
I'm the
Cuckoo,
walrus.
cuckoo.
Oh, man. No, please don't do that, Nate.
His voice is like butter. Absolutely. And then I'm loud and
Yosemite
obnoxious.
Sam. I'm not loud and obnoxious. Sensei Nate. Shave it
That's
only
pretty
if you
funny.
want. I mean, I would love to do it for like a day, but like since it would take like years to grow the center back again, like I probably won't.
Nate
That'd be
doesn't
super
look
cool.
broken.
Broken. Broken.
I glued all those pieces back together. I'm sorry if I missed like a piece.
Please don't take off all your clothes. Well, I just meant all the clothes covering a tattoo, which included like my hands.
Who slid in whose DMs? It didn't happen that way. We didn't talk in DMs at all.
Nope.
I was a mod, became the head mod because I was like one of the very first mods, and we didn't chat. We didn't chat at all until I came out here to meet him and meet some of the other mods when he had a group of people out here. And I think it was even after that we shared phone numbers.
Yeah, we shared phone numbers first because you had to text.
Oh yeah, in March,
like
that's
the
right. Because I
directions
was,
or something.
yep,
Or I had to text you the directions.
yep, when we made plans for it.
Yeah.
We
But like
shared,
we didn't.
but we didn't chit chat or
We
anything.
didn't
And
chit chat.
it wasn't until I'd been out here and
Until we met in person.
we met in person, and then I came out a second time to meet a mod who didn't make it out to the first one. And then we started messaging pretty regularly after that.
Yep.
But yeah, no, we weren't in each other's DMs or any of that stuff. And yeah, and then we just got to know each other, and look at us now.
Yep. Look at us now. Here we are. Jen, why do you have a ring in your eyebrow? Well, because when it was in her eye, it was annoying her, so she put it on her eyebrow instead of like in her eye, because it was causing a lot of blinking.
I went
and
into this
stuff.
store one day, and I said to this lady, hey, take a needle and stick it through my eyebrow and then throw a ring in there. And she said, all right, friend, I'll do that for you. And that same day, she stuck a needle right through his lip.
Yep. That's what happened.
Right through his lip.
They did it.
If you two had to buy a gun, what would it be? I don't even know how to answer that.
I don't really either. I don't need to buy a gun.
That's right, Jonesy. That's right.
Actually, I just recently got one, and it's all gonna show up in video, so. Oh,
We are needle
good
buddies,
comments
yeah,
anymore.
needle buddies.
My comments have disappeared.
Did your phone
My
die?
died.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Thanks, Raphael. Y'all are
Oh, no.
awesome, too.
I can kind of see.
I do. I have 3 tattoos.
Either of you work out. I don't. I homestead, which kind of like,
Yeah, we pretty
That's
much get
good.
our exercise running around this few acres here with the animals.
yep. Yep. What you doing, man? Doing?
Nate and Jen, should I have some TGI potato skins tonight? If you are hungry, absolutely you should. That sounds good.
Yep.
1 out of 4 phones down, right?
Yeah, no, 1 out of 4 phones is down. It's down.
Next step for the solar project, get things moved in here and start working on it. He's laughing. He's like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Have you ever seen a cottonmouth
you
or
weren't
rattlesnake
wrong.
on the property? No, but we've seen, what's that other snake? A copperhead.
Mm-hmm. Get things moved in here and get working on
Calvin,
it.
watch for upcoming videos. He's gonna do a video about that. We have a $10 super chat from Crochet All Day. Hope you two are having a wonderful holiday season. Husband and myself love watching the videos. Was happily surprised to see y'all doing a live. Awesome. Thanks for stopping in. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
How many bears are on your property? We haven't seen any.
Probably none.
Crispy Critter gifted 1 Nate Petrosky membership. Who was the
All
lucky
right.
person? Craig Elms.
Very cool. How old are you, old son? Pretty old.
Will is a bit like your
Real.
kid. Yeah, he is. We're cool with that. I just try not to
Yep.
mama the boys. I definitely have a mothering nature to me, so I try to just let them be and not mother too much.
I didn't really see that much of a mothering nature in her until she came up to me one day and wiped a booger off my nose. And I was like, okay, I see it.
There was one day this summer, though, that Will came running across the yard, and he's like, Jen, I need a mom right now. I'm like, what's up, Will? He lifts his shirt up, and he was covered in heat rash. He's like, what's going on with me?
Oh, so
I'm like,
funny.
you have a heat rash, dude. You're okay.
But, you know, drink some water and cool off.
Yeah, go sit in the shade and chill out a little bit, but
Oh. You guys haven't done a live stream in quite some time, and we really missed you. We know, Jonesy, we know. It's been a bit.
it has been.
That's why we're hanging out on here for like almost 3 hours now. It's pretty cool.
The last time we saw a bear, the last time I saw a bear was on a neighbor's cam.
Nope.
We have not seen bear out here.
I've never seen a wild bear in person
Will saw,
anywhere ever.
Will and Jesse had only been here maybe
A couple weeks.
4 to 6 weeks max. And they were headed over to the other property and saw a black bear on the road. He had a video out about that.
Nope.
Will is a handful, but he's harmless. I don't know if he's a handful. He's just Will.
He's honestly
just
good
Will.
at like taking care of himself. I haven't met very many 21-year-olds that like honestly didn't act like 6 years old sometimes and just be like, I don't know what to do about this. He just like figures out, you know, it's not always the best thing to do, but he figures things out, thinks through it, takes action, and like does stuff. Like yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Hanover is a terrible place to live anymore. Oh, it got deleted. Sorry, I can't read that.
Come out here. Come out here. Let's see what's
It
this.
went away.
Dirty people, dirty town.
Oh.
Maybe.
You're gonna find that everywhere.
You will.
Anywhere you go.
I do know that city was rapidly changing when I left. So.
I lived in Reading. It had to have been much worse than Hanover.
Yeah, no doubt. But I could see Hanover turning kind of like York, Pennsylvania did, which that place kind of, wasn't great.
Will is desperate to find a girlfriend. Can you help him meet someone? I don't think he's as desperate as he puts out to you guys that he is. It's hard you can't really find people for people. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. But I told him that if he found some girls that he was interested in, I would vet them and tell him what I thought. He does agree, though, that if he finds a girlfriend, she's got to get along with me.
Nate, do you ever miss Hanover? Not really. I don't think about it much. I do kind of miss like the advantages of living in a town, but I wouldn't trade them for the disadvantages of living in a town anymore.
Go Pack, go!
I want to come back to Spring Grove paper mill stinks.
All paper mills
stink. It used to really stink.
All
I can
paper
tell
mills
you
stink.
before I left, it was not that bad compared to what it was 10 years prior. It got a lot better.
Yes, Packers. There's paper mills in northern Wisconsin too, and driving by those is not pleasant. In fact, my son and I used to have air freshener in the console of my car because there were times we'd go by and it was that bad.
I used to be able to smell the paper mill from 10 miles away.
No, not you, Will. We're talking about Will Survives.
It was crazy. But they made it a lot better. But yeah, it's still... I used to live... For about 4 years, I actually lived in Jefferson, which is a tiny town outside of Spring Grove. Hush. It's wind.
Johnsonburg, PA stinks.
I actually want to go back to Hanover, PA, and do a meet and greet sometime. I probably will.
We've been to Michigan, Calvin. That's where Nate's coffee is roasted in Michigan. I do. I have 2 sons. My 2 sons. You have to be pretty old to understand to get that, but yes, I have 2.
Plan on building a bunker. Thank you for the $10 super chat, by the way. If so, is it hard to do groundwork up there? Love from Woodruff, Wisconsin, north. I don't know what that. Jen might know, but I don't plan on building a bunker. If I'm going to crawl into a hole in the ground, well, I'm just not going to. Like, if I need to be in a hole in the ground, then after I'm dead, somebody can take me and put me in a hole in the ground. Like, while I'm alive, I'm not going in a hole in the ground. Just
Your eggs are scrambled.
Not doing it. Eggs are scrambled.
Well, your eggs are hard boiled, Eric.
Is that Minion? Minion's
Awesome,
here.
Alaska Gold Hunter. Welcome.
He's here.
I watch you on TikTok too.
West Virginia is beautiful. I'm down in Bluefield. My view is beautiful. I've been to Bluefield. It's gorgeous there. And West Virginia is a gorgeous state. Absolutely. Please show Minion. Minion was shown, and now Minion is finally chilling. And, you know, I'm going to let him be.
Sun has been setting here about 5:30. 5:45, somewhere in there.
Probably the actual
It's been pretty
sunset
early.
is probably a little
More like
earlier
5
than
o'clock.
that, but yeah, like
it just doesn't get dark yet. No, it's not warm in here.
no, nope. It's not cold, but it's chilly. Love the channel, guys. I mean, he's awesome. Give him a kiss from Brody and Gonzo. No, I missed Minion. Well, the cool thing is this is a live that's recorded, so you can scroll back, and there's plenty of Minion antics to watch in this live, I can assure you. All sorts of Minion antics.
I'm not from Washington. My parents live out in Washington. Well, my mom lives out in Washington, and my oldest went out that way, or my youngest went out that way when he turned 19. I'm from Wisconsin. Grew up in Montana, lived in Pennsylvania for a while, but spent the last 20-some years in Wisconsin.
I thought of getting horses or cattle. Maybe cattle sometime. Jen wants mini cows. I don't really think of them as cattle, but I guess technically they would be cattle, because what else would they be?
Yep.
Love the garage. Lights are great. Thank you.
Jason, you
I'm
gotta go
loving it
find your
too.
own boyfriend.
Yep.
We're not looking for matches for people. No, I'm at Reading, Pennsylvania.
We have family in Racine, Wisconsin.
I lived in Racine for years.
Just wanted to let you know that my cat's very happy to see everyone and just me out. All right. All right.
Does Will have an address? He sure does.
Yep. It's midnight. It is midnight.
I was about 40 minutes from Burlington, 30 to 40 minutes. I used to go to Burlington. Nate's been to Burlington. I took him to the Casey's in Burlington because people kept saying, try the pizza at Casey's. Yeah. So we took him to Casey's in Burlington, and they had one piece of pizza, and he actually bought it, and I think it had been there for 3 hours. It was nasty.
It was not great. That was my experience with Casey's Pizza, and
we haven't been back.
haven't been back. Everybody's like, well, you need to get their fresh pizza and all this stuff. And I'm like, look, I went to Casey's, I got pizza. If what they have available is 3-hour-old stale pizza, then that's what I'm gonna sample. Like,
Yeah, that's the only thing we can review at that point.
and yeah, that's just what it is. That's what it is.
Yes, Montana would be a great place to homestead, but the winters are so harsh.
They're harsh winters. And like it's dry, it's so dry. Like there would be extra challenges, I think, in Montana homesteading, and homesteading's hard enough. Why have extra challenges? It's my thought.
Yes, I've been to Whitefish Bay. I know right up there is somewhere up by Whitefish Bay is, in fact, it might be in Whitefish Bay is where the Sprecher root beer is made, and it always smells like root beer over there.
Building a tiny house. I'm planning to get it done next year. I'm turning 21 next month. Very cool. Very cool. Hopefully you have a cool place to put it. That can be sometimes a challenge with the tiny home thing. It's finding a place, but YouTube UK doesn't always show Nate's vids. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Secret Sandwich Society in West Virginia. It's so tasty. Never heard of it.
Ooh, we'll have to try that.
That sounds cool, though. Yep, that sounds cool.
Favorite Van Halen song? I don't know if Nate could even come up with a Van Halen song.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't.
I was never a Van Halen fan, so.
Oh, you're still alive.
Peak Acres, Montana homesteading has been tough, not gonna lie.
It probably is.
I can't imagine the full homesteading out there.
Homesteading period is challenging. So like different locations, like unless it just depends on the person and the style of homesteading. But for my style of homesteading, Montana would be tougher than West Virginia, for sure.
Say that's good.
That's good. I love saying that.
New Mexico, hello. Close to where Will was. Very cool.
Cool. What kind of music do you two like? I like folk metal music.
And I just like metal or rock.
Like the Kingdom of Minion song that is Narrowway Homestead's theme song. That's folk metal. I mean, it's kind of like leaning more towards rock just a little bit because I knew people would like that over like straight up folk metal, but it's folk metal enough. It's pretty cool.
I actually have a garage build playlist on Nate's YouTube channel. If you guys have missed any of the garage build or whatever, you can
Cool.
catch a lot of it there. I've been trying to remember to put them in the playlist.
Definitely check it out.
My coffee's almost gone, guys. We might have to say goodbye.
Yep, it's about that time. We've been live for 3 hours. I feel like we did pretty good. Had to catch up for like almost a month of not being live on
My
Sunday
toes
night.
are cold.
Minion finally settled. I think he gave up on the fact that we're gonna maybe go inside, and he's like, all right, fine.
We love having the garage. Love it.
That's really cool.
Yep. Way cool.
Yep. The chat made me realize that, like, I don't think I've started my truck since it's been in a garage. I think I parked it in here and haven't taken it out since.
Yeah, because we've been taking
I
my
want to know
car.
what it sounds like when I start it up in here.
Oh, it'll be loud.
It'd be crazy. And no, I don't have my keys on me to start it for you guys right now.
How do you get unsubbed? That's crazy. I've not heard of that happening on YouTube before.
Right?
Yes, my feet are cold. I'm gonna go and I got nice new comfy slippers I'm gonna go put on.
Slippers. Probably start a fire. If anyone's like. Probably. Thanks, Nate and John. Good night. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. It's been
Yeah,
awesome.
very cool. We've had over 300 of you in here for most of the night. It's been awesome.
We have. Didn't realize you did lives. Typically, we've been doing lives Sunday nights at 9 Eastern. I've been doing it since before my YouTube account was even anything to sneeze at. I did it over on TikTok,
Will
and
do,
I
Zoe,
eventually
will do.
moved it here. And I'm
Yeah.
liking the YouTube lives better. Less trolls, better people. You can actually type like a full message in here.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
We like being over here.
We do. Somebody said, can you show Minion, please? I can. This was your guys' phone stand, by the way, guys. You guys were sitting right here and leaning up against this. On this ladder. And their Minion, curled up in his little foam
Says
bed.
I'm chilly and I want to go in.
Minion's ready
Thanks
to go
for
in
the
the
finger
house.
hearts.
We'd really rather go places, do things.
The beard is marvelous.
Uh,
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for our mods.
Yep, thanks,
You guys are
mods.
amazing. We appreciate
You
everything
guys
you
are
do.
awesome. And if you want to continue watching content or check out the Homestead overnight or anytime, check out the Twitch live. It goes 24/7 when I remember to keep it up and stuff. And whatever's happening on the Homestead, you guys will know about it. He needs a coat. He was in my coat for a while, but he got tired of it.
And Happy New Year, guys. We will see you in 2025.
Yep, we'll see ya. And I'll get that Twitch stream started in just a couple minutes. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for watching the videos. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your night.
Bye, guys.